Uncle Dong.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
I gotta get away with this. No!
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
That's true. Sometimes I cry.
Oh! Lick my butthole, he laughed.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Welcome back, everybody. It's Drunken Peasants, episode 1164.
Do it live!
We're doing it live. we got Jeff Holiday back again. We got three people filling the humongous void that Billy the Fridge leaves behind.
It's a pretty big void.
It's yes, it is. Figuratively and literally, both.
So who's going to stand Martin Scrally?
You can if you want.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm not.
Not
No,
it. Not
I'm not it.
Not it. Magicus.
Okay, but one of you two has to be the one that gets fucked by Onision.
Oh, that did happen. Yeah.
Not it.
But
Not it.
as a consolation, he does tell you that you have the nicest tits on earth. So
Oh, okay, I'll take that one. Yeah.
that's what he was like, "Oh, you got the most beautiful tits, bitch. Got the most beautiful tits."
I'm short on compliments these days, so I'll take whatever I can get.
All right.
You know.
Yeah. So Billy will be back on Saturday. We're gonna do this show one more show without him here. Like we said, huge void, but he'll be back Saturday. Help us out by helping us get a little closer to that goal during this show, if you could, and like the stream. That way, when Billy shows up on Saturday, he'll smile because he knows he won't have to sit here for 5 hours to reach the goal.
True.
Yeah.
True. Also, I'm tithe. You should tithe to the show because I'm willing to come on with a busted ass. My ass is broken today, and I'm still sitting here, baby. I'm still sitting here because I got love for the DP.
That's why his butt hurts too, by the way.
Because of DP.
Yeah.
No, it's because I'm old and I went snowboarding.
Yeah,
and,
you do stuff that I'm like, I'm too old to do that, and I'm not gonna try to do it. I commend you for doing it anyway, but it does seem like you have a new injury every year because of this kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. My midlife crisis is going pretty wild. I do get injured a lot, but like I went skydiving, I bought a motorcycle, I go snowboarding and shit, and like, yeah, no, I'm old. And you know what? Like, it's very humbling because I was going snowboarding and like I started on the bunny slope to kind of get used to it. It'd been years since I'd gone, and I got pretty comfortable. And then I go down like a real run. And I'm doing great, and then 3/4 of the way, I just eat shit really hard. And when I get up, I've got old man legs.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, I just can't fucking keep my legs stable anymore. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I just hit my ass over and over and over.
Oh. Yeah, that sounds terrible.
It's getting old. Like, I feel it in my knees every time I stand up. It's like, we're getting closer to that day where this is not going to work.
Yeah, and I've never...
I'm going to ride it hard until I can't, man.
I've never skied or snowboarded because where I grew up was so flat. There was just, like, never anything like that anywhere around.
You live close to some of the best snowboarding in the country too.
Now I do.
We should go. We should go snowboarding.
No.
Why, dude?
No.
Come on.
Because I don't like being injured. I see you. You're like, oh, I got this new cool thing, and then like 2 days later, your hand is all mangled from it. It's like,
That's
what?
True.
Yeah. No.
But it was fun. You know.
It is.
No, thank you.
I've been skiing in Vermont. Like, it is really fun. Just, it takes a toll.
Well, I also have a messed up leg. Like, when I was in the 6th grade, I got ran over by a car, and my foot was almost pulled off. So I do have, like, a messed up... Like, I walk normal, but I do have a messed up leg, and it's never fully, Ben at
Okay,
100%.
We're gonna go.
I'm not going.
sledding.
I'm okay. Sledding, yeah, sure, I'll do that.
I like snow tubing a lot. That's really fun.
Yeah. Toboggan, maybe. You know.
That sounds like a slur.
God.
Toboggan.
So there's actually a
Toboggan.
place here. It's called Blue Mountain, where there's like you can go skiing and snow tubing. It's not very far from me, and I'd like to go there. It's fun.
Yeah, that stuff's cool, man. You know, like it's bad enough when the weather's cold and it's not easy to just like go and fuck around. Like finding really interesting and fun stuff to do to just spice your life up and shit. You know, it's nice.
See, when I had my midlife crisis, I just bought a red sports car and a little Chihuahua, and that was my midlife crisis.
True.
I tried hoverboarding for the first time last year, and I found out I'm okay at it. Like my first try, I mostly mastered it. I have a clip of it somewhere.
21 and up tubes. We're getting it started because I actually am not. I don't think I'm going to be getting trashed on St. Patrick's Day. I think I'm going to use it as a much needed recharge. So this is basically my St. Patrick's Day right here.
That's fair. That's fair.
And so I got some of this 21 and up tubes, some delicious Guinness. You see, other beers you pour slowly, but Guinness you just pour it in really fast and then you let it like settle.
Let it do its thing.
Yeah. I did get some more of that corned beef, the Wagyu corned beef from Costco. Amazing. The thing is that at Costco, the Wagyu corned beef costs about as much as corned beef costs like any other time of the year besides around St. Patrick's Day. It's heavily discounted now.
What my midlife crisis will be like since I'm only 29 and turning
I don't
30 in
know.
November.
I don't know, Egghead. Most people think you're like in your late 30s.
Yeah, I mean, like just channel it. When it starts to come, just channel it into something a little bit less destructive than what a lot of other people do. It was easy for me. I've done so much stupid shit in my fucking life. I don't feel like I need to like, you know, go blasting off with a bunch of fucking drugs and like abandon my former life or any shit like that. I'm very secure. It's just I need a motorcycle, so I got a motorcycle.
I want to try rollerblading this year. I've never actually done it.
Oh,
It's
well,
fun.
I mean, that was the big fad when I was in, you know, like the 6th grade. So I rollerbladed all like crazy when I was a kid. Because
I got banned from a skating rink when I was rollerblading once because I beat up a kid, like a little kid.
I've
And this was
I've
like a
used
year
roller
ago?
skates a few times. I've never used rollerblades. So.
Was
No,
this
it
like
wasn't a
last
year
year?
ago, but-
Oh.
No, it wasn't a year ago, but I was 27.
Oh God! Is this the confessing to felonies podcast right now?
I mean, it wasn't a felony. It
when
was
you're an
just
adult,
simple
you beat up a
assault.
little kid.
It's statute of limitations. It's fine.
Whatever. I could have talked my way out of it. This stupid kid, when every time I would go around in the skating rink, he started calling me a fag, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, that's okay.
I mean,
I'm skating backwards. I'm like, what the fuck did you just say? And he's like, ha ha ha, you little snot-nosed motherfucker. He does it like 2 more times, and as I'm coming up, I'm like, don't fucking say it again, kid. Don't you fucking say it again. He's like, you're a fucking fag. I'm like, all right, that's it. So when I came around again, he's leaning over this railing, and there's a hallway going along the length of the skating rink, and he sees me, and he's like getting all excited like he's going to do it. But I hop onto the hallway at full speed, and I start going at him. He's like, ah! And he starts running, and I come right up behind him at like 30 miles an hour, and I fucking kick his skate out from under him. And that kid went on one skate and went face first right into the wall and fell over and started screaming bloody murder. And so I got back on the skating rink, went around, found my date, and I was like, we gotta get the fuck out of here.
there's a Kids in the Hall sketch kind of like that. You know, Scott Thompson, the gay member of Kids in the Hall. He walks out of his house and he's dressed like super gay, and this kid's riding his bike down the street and he's like, fag, and then he like keeps going. So Scott Thompson gets all self-conscious and goes back in and changes his clothes, and he comes out in a different outfit that looks less gay, and the kid rides by again. He's like, fag. And it happens like 2 or 3 times, and then finally the kid comes riding down the street, but Scott is nowhere to be seen. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Scott Thompson's in like a bear costume and like slashes the kid's face, and the kid's like laying down on the ground, like all bloody. And Scott Thompson goes, fag.
Nice.
Nice.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. Everyone give the stream a like. I later on in the stream I'll show you guys a video I made at Emerald City Comic Con. I made I recorded a bunch of stuff while I was there.
Cool.
To show everybody. I'm planning on the show maybe going a little longer than usual so we can try to maybe inch towards the goal a little bit more. So I've got tons of content ready to go here.
I'm not doing shots for tips. That's not.
Oh no, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
And I retired from doing that.
I retired as well.
Yeah.
No.
You know, my life has been much better since Gail forcefully retired me from doing that.
Yeah, that was Gail that did that.
That's true. It was Gail. Definitely not Ben telling Gail to say that.
Exactly.
I saw you broke your sobriety yesterday. Not even on our show, on someone else's show.
I had a very tiny amount of mead left that I drank yesterday. That was my first drink in like 2 months.
Yep.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, no one can call you an alcoholic.
No, unlike Cobra, this wizard actually can live without alcohol.
Tell me about it.
I went all of December and January without drinking. Well, I went all of December without drinking, and then on New Year's Eve I got really drunk, and then I went the rest of January without drinking again.
Nice.
But then Shabisky coming into town kind of like in February. February was a very drunk month because Shabisky was in town. I saw this news story on the local news this morning, and I want to show it to you guys. I don't even know if this is possible. I will point out that Seattle, like, we have some of the best anchor women of any like local news. They're the pinnacle of journalists. That's what I'll say.
You're really hyping her up here.
There's two of them.
Ooh,
it's
okay.
China Green and Liz Dewicki, the Polish princess.
Tag team champions.
Okay.
Welcome back. Okay, so listen to this. Joe Exotic, remember Joe Exotic from Netflix, wants to
by the way,
from federal
I'm not
prison.
drinking because I'm a year sober. Woot woot.
And you're a skull. But yeah, they're
goes right through.
They're gonna talk about Joe Exotic's gonna run for president from prison, which is weird.
That's fantastic.
To the White House.
Nice.
This is not a drill. The Tiger King just announced his 2024 presidential campaign.
I listen to the people's voices. Not
This is obviously filmed years
the
ago.
rich people, not the corporate America. I listen to the people.
Is this from his
So he
first
released
campaign?
a 40-second campaign video, but only about 6 seconds of it was appropriate for you at home.
Okay.
However, he did release a campaign letter where he says, quote, "You might think this is not a joke. You think this is a joke, but it is not."
Oh,
he
you messed
says
up.
he has constitutional right to run for president, even though he's in federal prison.
In most states, being a felon, you can't even vote. So I don't think he can run for
He's currently
president.
serving 21-year sentence for multiple charges, including animal
Don't
abuse
know.
and attempted murder for hire plot to kill animal rights activist Carol Baskin. The whole rivalry became the focus of a Netflix documentary back in 2020.
I guess I didn't think about that. If he is currently serving a prison sentence, I mean, let's say this actually gains some steam. I don't think that sounds like an unprecedented situation. I don't think he could. What would happen? Nothing would happen, right?
I'm going to be okay. Okay, look. First of all, I see why you like these reporters, Ben. But also, I would vote for him. I would 100% vote for the Tiger King.
He couldn't even be in the debates. Even if he polled high enough to be in the debates, they couldn't like let him out of prison so he could go take part in the presidential debate.
That's totally fine by me. That's totally fine by me.
They'd have to bleep every word he'd said on TV anyway, so
Yeah.
Even better.
Yeah, you know, honestly,
It would be
I
it'd be
don't.
so much harder for lobbyists to get to him. That's why I'm okay with it.
I don't know if he hired someone to kill Carol Baskin. I don't know if that's true or not. That like it's up in the air with that, but he did kill a whole bunch of his animals on his park. Like just killed them.
Oh yeah, he was a terrible human being.
Yeah,
Don't
he
ever
deserves to be in prison for that. So
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
Can't
probably
happen.
less of a criminal. But seriously though, he's probably less of a criminal of every damn president we've had since Jimmy Carter's. So
yeah,
like
that's fair.
You know, war crimes and like, you know, suppression of people, bombing countries flat.
Oh come
shit
on, war
like
crimes
that.
don't count. You can't
Yeah,
count
I mean,
war crimes.
As far as Joe Exotic, like the worst case is that he only set his own property on fire. So
Well, he was begging Trump to get him out of prison, and that didn't work. And he's been begging Biden to get him out of prison with a pardon, and that didn't work. So I think his scheme is now, well, I'll just become president and pardon myself. I think
I'm kind of surprised Trump didn't pardon him. Like, I thought there was a real chance that might happen.
Trump
I think he should have.
Trump didn't even pardon any of his January 6th supporters. Like
that is fucking hilarious. I love that.
Because all of his friends in jail, in prison, they can't vote either.
I love how they're like trying to like figure this out.
I don't know. If you're voting for him, I want to know who you are. Reality.
Hello, my name is Liquid Skelly.
Yeah. Take me out to dinner and I'll tell you all about it.
Yeah.
Stranger than fiction. Yeah. Well.
Yeah. So there's that. I saw that this morning because I love the local news mainly because of when they fuck up. It's like priceless when there's like a big mistake and they like you could see the fear in their eyes when it happens. I love it. So.
Do you ever have any nip slips on this show?
I mean, there's nowhere for it to slip. You know, everything's well contained as far as I say.
Okay, well, not with that attitude, sure. Fine, but whatever.
Hey, I love women in journalism. I'm glad that we get equal representation.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's check out the BOGRRITO. We'll check out this BOGRRITO. It's amazing. Here we go. We'll go now. Everyone like the stream. It helps more people find the stream. It's free. It's great.
But okay, so I know we spent the first 5-10 minutes. Anyway, so I'm thinking that Jeff's been lying to us this whole time. He saw the BOGRRITO video, and out of just sympathy, that's why his ass started to hurt.
Oh, yeah. Full disclosure, I have not seen this one. So I mean, it's a good theory. I have been challenged before to make Boglum recipes. I don't know if we'll see if I'm up to the challenge of this one. This might be pretty fucking bad.
I haven't seen one thing that he's made that I'd be like, yeah, I'll eat that. Not one thing.
He made this mac and cheese with liquid smoke and pink salmon.
Why?
Yeah. And pink salmon out of a can.
And
somebody legit paid me $150 to fucking make and eat that. And I did. And it was so fucking bad. I built still streaming. I built a fire in my backyard and had a Viking funeral for it because I didn't think I could just throw it away. It needed to be incinerated. It was fucking disgusting.
The only Boglum recipe I've ever had, because I just could, was I remember one of his drink combos was Honey Jack and Monster Energy drink. So I thought to myself, I have both of these. Let me try mixing them. Let me try out Boglum. And I had to pour it down the drain. I poured it down. I could not finish it. It was just, because already Monster Energy is sweet. Now you make extra sweet.
Yeah, Magic has did a drink combo. I could do some of the drink combo. There was the one where it congealed while he was drinking it though. I almost puked.
Yeah, it's because it was coffee and fucking Monster and
it looked like puke. It looked like straight up puke.
It was it was all based on things that Cobra has actually put into his drink combos, and I took suggestions from the comments. So that was a mistake. We're not doing that ever again.
Let's check out this BOGRRITO. Let's see what it's all about.
What's up, YouTube? We got 4 big old burrito shells.
They're called tortillas. burrito shells.
They're layered on top of each other.
What? Why are they all spotty and brown looking like that? Did he poop on them? Like, what is this?
Nah.
That's some homemade Casper.
Some bog juice.
It looks like they have grease or some shit all over it.
It honestly looks like balsamic vinegar.
Yeah, or maybe like really,
dressing.
Like maybe really burnt butter kind of gets that color too.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Bacon grease.
Bacon grease.
To stick all four in the middle together.
You nailed it.
And I speckled it with more bacon grease. That cheese we're adding to it is a mixture of mozzarella cheese and crushed up Doritos.
Oh,
ready for folding into burritos. We're gonna throw these in the oven very briefly for like.
Look at his oven. Like,
you know,
it's not that bad.
Just enough to get them.
It looks like Egghead's bathtub.
Yeah, the floor is not any better here. Look at this shit. It has never been swept up or mopped or anything.
Pliable. What I did was I took a bunch of nacho cheese Doritos and I layered it with.
I love how his fingers in the shot.
Mozzarella cheese, both in block and rustic form. And when it got to about here, like right there in the level wise, I threw it in the microwave and I melted that cheese. And then when
someone's car alarm is going off outside.
That cheese came out in a mozzarella cheese puddle. I took a fork and I just crushed up all those nacho cheese Doritos into that mozzarella cheese.
Oh,
and then I stirred it around.
Nice congealed.
Say mozzarella.
Let it solidify into a nacho cheese Doritos mozzarella cheese.
Yeah,
it's
all
like a fucking
yeah.
It's a patty. It's a patty.
Yes.
Oh my god.
This could be a drinking game every time he pronounces mozzarella wrong.
Mozzarella.
I almost said it wrong just because I can't, like, after hearing him say it 5 times.
Ukraine cheese.
Deal. So yeah, we're gonna take the Papa John's pasta that was sent to me the other night. This is what's up?
Oh God.
No, the Papa John's pasta has
ranch.
Barbecue sauce, black.
He's gonna add leftover Papa John's pasta to the BOGRRITOs.
It's gonna be one BOGRRITO, I think.
Olives, chicken, and pineapples. So we're gonna make a pasta chicken
21 and up
burrito with some goodies.
Yeah, because that's called child abuse otherwise.
Some of these too. So we'll microwave some of those. Good evening, YouTube. So those burritos are starting to crisp up on the edge right here a little bit because the ends were dangling off. But that'll give us plenty of room to roll a burrito regardless.
Yep.
We're going to take this Papa John's pasta and we're going to slap that in the middle.
This is hurting my soul, like, just looking at this.
That Papa John's chicken pasta off camera. It's actually not half bad. The fans sent it to me the other night during that wacky fucking stream that I was doing.
Matthew Cracklow.
Oh yeah, you're giving him your magic kiss.
It's like deliveries and shit. And I'm like, you know what I want to do with this pasta, YouTube? I want to put it in the middle of a fucking burrito.
No!
Because I can. So there's our Papa John's pasta in the middle, just like that.
Oh yeah.
Next thing we're gonna do, those Mike Tyson Anytizers.
Look at the
those
suffering.
boneless honey barbecue wings.
Did he call them Mike Tyson? Did he call them Mike Tyson Anytizers?
I think he did.
Because it's Tyson, the frozen chicken brand, right?
Yeah.
Mike Tyson chicken.
I don't know. Those are going to hit like Mike Tyson.
I love it.
Doesn't like Tyson own like basically all of the fucking like chicken industry?
I'd say like a significant. There's like 3 companies that own all of the chicken industry.
Yeah, when the supply chain thing was really bad in late 2020, there was a big issue at the Tyson like factories because of COVID and like people getting infected and stuff.
Take a couple of those in the middle as well.
Mike Tyson.
I've already microwaved
I like
these.
it. They're Mike Tyson anytizers because they will KO your asshole.
They will.
Anytizers are pretty delicious, YouTube. But we're not done adding it. We're going to add our cheese. We got some of these to snack on for later. Gonna add some bacon bits.
The Mike
some
Tyson.
ranch, some barbecue sauce.
Aren't those already honey barbecue
Some
wings?
bacon ranch from Hidden Valley.
Oh, of course. Not a sponsor, Tubes.
Remember that bacon ranch from Hidden Valley? They give it a nice creamy texture.
I love
Yeah,
how he's
got
also
some
mastered the
Gusto.
art of filming this. Like, he can't be bothered to get, like, a fucking stand or anything for his phone. Just,
Oh no.
They're
And it's
not
not
even
even put it
expensive.
toward the food.
Well, and so the thing is, like people have sent him phone holders and tripods and things like that.
He
won't
breaks
use
them.
Well, he either breaks them, but he doesn't really want to use them anyway. He only knows like how he does things very particularly. And someone said Tucker Carlson owns Tyson Chicken. Not true. Not true. The Swanson family that he does belong to sold the Swanson name in the 50s, but all the wealth that was generated was filtered down through their family. So they don't technically own that shit, but yeah.
You remember when back when John Kerry was running for president, because John Kerry's wife like inherited like part of the Heinz ketchup. They made W ketchup and they were selling it in Walmart. W brand ketchup. Just which is funny because the Heinz Corporation is very right wing, and John Kerry's wife actually inherited her ownership of Heinz from her husband, who was a Republican senator. So she just like marries senators for some reason.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Got to catch them all like Pokemon, man.
Yep.
This pasta sauce right here.
Like I was okay with John Kerry, but then a reporter tried to interview his wife, and she told the reporter to go fuck himself. And I was like, man, we need her as first lady. We must have her as first lady.
I just
What
like
a
spice.
missed opportunity.
Yep.
That works.
It's weird because he actually did win more votes.
And this pasta sauce is a little spicy, so this will add a little bit of heat to it. That Kraft slow simmered sweet honey barbecue sauce. Not a sponsor. that chicken's already got a honey barbecue glaze on it.
Yeah, it's
But that
probably
enhances that
better that
flavor.
we're not seeing most of this right now.
Look at what we
I
can
agree.
see.
Nicely. Smoky baconaise sauce. Why not?
It's just all sauce.
Yes. Kind of like the Subway sandwich they sent him.
Maybe a DNA helix with that.
DNA
Nice little
helix
combo of
tubes.
sauces there, beautiful.
Oh
That
my
looks
God.
so gross.
Somebody can
And the
get
thing is,
some.
too, like, he's not adding in any starches either. There's no rice, no beans, not even potato or something. Like,
Right.
that would be
I
acceptable.
mean, there's Doritos in it. That counts, right?
It's part of
Yeah,
the
that's-
cheese.
Yep.
Like he counts that as part of the cheese.
Yeah, it's Doritos are part of the dairy food group. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, we got them bacon bits. Bacon bits, motherfuckers.
The gross part is that he eats it like over the course of a week. So it's like can you imagine what this shit's like when it's a week old?
Oh,
Yep.
Sharp
Already a week old. Like the fucking Papa John's has been sitting there for a week.
cheddar
Now it's
on
going to sit
top.
there for another week in the burrito.
no, it's fine. The sauces preserve it, so it's
Right.
fine.
Right.
He's
I'm
like
with Skelly on this.
mummifying it right
Science.
now.
When you roll the
That's what the
burrito,
wrap is for.
you want to roll it, tuck it in.
Oh, buddy.
Well, you don't want to
Oh.
This doesn't sound like it's going well.
It's crunchy. This is. I mean, are we sure he didn't just go to Chipotle and buy a Chipotle burrito? Because this definitely isn't Qdoba though.
You don't
When's
want
the
to.
last time that you got a crunchy like burrito like that? Or I thought it was supposed to be nice and soft.
In theory.
Yeah. Well, he did call them shells.
Those burrito shells, exactly.
Yeah.
Over,
I like the hard shell burritos personally.
Over preheat your whatchamacallit, your tortilla shells, because the edges are really crispy.
Oh god.
Get that tortilla
Yeah.
nice and stiff.
That is like the worst sound I can imagine right now.
Yeah.
But that's all right, because we got it.
Take your fucking jewelry off while you're doing this.
No.
Like, every time that he cooks something, it's always like, no, you got to get the flavor of the food into the fucking rings on his hand.
Well, I mean, he won't take off his jewelry when he's lathing, so why would he take off jewelry when he's cooking?
In his own defense, that jewelry might come off anyway, so why bother?
Fix to it. We're gonna hit it with some butter. Now this is the secret to making a chimichanga.
And that's not butter, that's like country crock.
Getting that nice crispy shell on the outside that we all know and love with the chimichanga. And this is what I did last time I made a recipe similar to this. I did a fast food chimichanga, which I ate.
Oh, you ate it? Really?
Use burrito shells? You don't know.
That's true. I stand corrected. I don't know.
Days. And it was delicious, YouTube.
This is hurting my heart just looking at this shit.
So we may have to use like maybe 1 or 2 toothpicks to make this work. So the cheese don't just start spilling out when I try to bake this motherfucker.
Cobra, I hate to tell you this, there are
like,
no amount of toothpicks that is going to make this work.
Nope.
We are far past the point where toothpicks can help with that.
Throw it in the trash.
If you want to see another cooking video, and the butter don't have to be smeared on there pretty, just plop it on there.
Plop it on,
the entire thing in butter.
Plop it on.
Or on country crock in my case. Yeah. Now because
Smear
it has
it.
pasta in it.
Matthew Cook-Lau, I will not be doing Twitch tonight. I'll do it again another night. I went over to Twitch last night to play some music because Twitch is a lot better, like when it comes to playing music than YouTube. So I was playing music over there and talking about it. I got raided by Adam, so a bunch of his people came over and it was fun. But Matthew Cook-Lau, I would suggest if you're going to keep sending in donos to please use Streamlabs to help us out with our goal. It helps with the goal, and YouTube doesn't get to keep any of it. They already take so much from us already. So
yep. After all, they took a bit of my last time on the show.
Damn.
That was some butter. Butter spread, I mean.
Okay. Do I
And a
even
little
have
bit of
to
garlic
say
powder.
what's probably going to end up adding to this? If I don't see crusted Doritos
on the
sprinkled on top.
Oh no, that's like all but guaranteed, right?
Like 3 to 4 chef's toothpicks. I'm going to stick this on.
I thought about making battered chicken wings with crushed up nacho cheese Doritos, but they're already fried. So I'm afraid that if I deep fried them, that they would burn before the chicken got cooked all the way through because they're already cooked. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I don't know.
With
Yeah,
it.
you'd have to pre-cook your chicken.
Yep.
It's ready to go in the oven. What?
Great.
Barbecued chicken, bacon, pasta, chimichanga. So it's in between the top and the bottom evenly. All right, YouTube, I'll be watching this like a hawk. That's just about chimichanga'd up. I'll let it go for a little bit
That
longer.
brown stain on the wall. Burn.
No, that's grease. I guarantee it.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it could be.
But now that's like a nice golden brown.
Ow!
On top.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead and pull these damn toothpicks out. Take a look at that sexy motherfucker right there. That's looking delicious.
You
You know?
No, no.
Oh boy.
No.
Yeah, you thought for a second that
It was
could
almost
possibly be redemption, but no, we're not done.
I was gonna say, like, you know, he did get it a pretty nice golden brown. It functionally doesn't make any sense what he's doing. It doesn't make any sense functionally. But of course, now we got to get the Luke Crane on top of it.
Well,
Okay.
right, it's Cobra, so like you're not done until like you cook it at least once, and then you put a cheese layer, and then a Dorito layer, and then you cook it again, and then there's another cheese layer and another Dorito layer, and then maybe a bacon layer, and just.
It's a thing of beauty.
Burrito.
He did that like 5 fucking times when he was making the hamburger the one day. I swear to God, it was just incredible. How does this keep happening? I thought we were done 3 steps ago.
Up a bit more. Get that cheese melted. Get your sexy lover. Oh, that look good. That look real good. All right. Yeah. Look at the size of this fucking chimichanga, man.
Mine?
I would say it's done. It's crispy. The cheese isn't burnt this time. I got cheese.
It looks like it's pretty close.
I remember when he boiled the steak. He boiled the steak in a frying pan with Mountain Dew, and it just looked so gross. And Darth Linney's like cutting it up and eating it, like trying not to get sick.
The side of this motherfucker too, dude.
Yeah. Now more cheese and cook it again. Yeah, exactly.
Is he not going to add up crushed Doritos to the top? I am shocked.
Yeah, you two, this burrito's done and it's fresh out of the oven, son. So here's part 4.
Part 4. It was a 4-part series.
Yeah, I put the cheese on at the right time. Look at that sexiness.
We don't see it.
Yeah.
Here's the back end of that needs to be patched up.
Not all
like I said, that's pretty decent.
Yes.
Not too shabby. Look at a piece of that fucking baked on cheese.
Oh
my God.
He broke a tooth, right? He broke a tooth right there.
No, Boglum teeth are different than human teeth.
Oh, I've seen some pictures. By the way, the last time we talked about Cobes, he was like watching us and he was typing in the chat. Cobes, if you're here, I think you're great. I think you're a great guy. You're a very unique person, and I find you fascinating. I don't agree with everything you do, but I think by and large you're one of the nicer people that we watch videos from on the show.
Yeah,
absolutely.
No, he's a sweetie pie, sort of.
He has so much potential, but it's just like it needs to be
Dude,
refined.
he could be like, he cannot sell enough wands. If he would just pump out like 50 to 100 of those a month.
Oh yeah.
If he just did like 5 or 10 a month, that would be like a huge increase.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Fucking 8 sickos, Tubes.
Let's cut that in half.
The whole thing about him sitting on the toilet that you told us last time is hilarious. About how like he talks about how he's what does he say when he's pooping?
Yeah, make the trolls eat my poop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's his ritual.
Fucking great. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I wonder if he has like a little bit of OCD. Like normally OCD is like extreme cleanliness, but there's other things like rituals that people that have OCDs have. So
it's primarily just you have to have the ritual to do with the obsession, and I think autism gives repetitive stuff like that,
it's
right?
Amazing you
and
got
doing
Jonathan
rituals.
Davis on the podcast.
Autism, like some people who have autism, they have to have like a routine that they follow every day. Like
we need to get Cobra some Gale commandments. I think that.
I don't think he'd follow them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, that'd be the key. Is you gotta like if he can embrace a type of like Gale commandments, that would actually be like a huge positive in his life.
So Gail follows the commandments because Jesus gave them to her, okay?
Correct.
Even if Ozzy Osbourne gave Cobes the Cobra commandments, he would not follow. He'd break them like within a day.
I don't know. I mean, if it's
think
Ozzy.
You don't know what the commandments are, though.
Yeah, what if it was like only drink once a month or something like that?
Oh,
that would never be in the Code Commandments.
I feel like he would get the
Never.
shakes if he stopped drinking. I think he's at that point where he'd probably get the shakes if he
Hands down, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, don't suddenly stop.
Yeah. You know the pro wrestler Kevin Nash, him and his son did this like sobriety pact together where they both quit drinking cold turkey and his son died from it.
Really?
Oh, yes. Yes. His son's like younger than me. Like he was like in his like mid to late 30s and he died because he was such a heavy drinker that the cold turkey killed him. It's craziness.
That's brutal.
Yeah. Yep.
Try a bite.
I know when I did, I got a bit of the shake, bit of the jitters, but I have Tourette's. So really all I kind of did was make it a lot worse for about a day.
Oh.
Yeah.
I had no problem stopping drinking for 2 months at all. So, yeah.
Oh, no.
I have a total handle on my alcohol.
Been sober for a year.
Look at him. He needs like one of those jigsaws to carve through this thing.
Like a sawzall.
Yeah.
You know?
Like a turkey carver.
Yeah.
Oh, a bandsaw would be hilarious.
I do not trust Cobra with a bandsaw. Fuck that.
Oh, no.
No, not even.
Oh, absolutely not.
I don't trust him with a lathe. All right, that's already way more dangerous.
Oh my God, it's solid.
Get up real quick.
Oh, no.
That's
it's so
tasty.
dry.
He's gonna break a tooth on it.
Yeah, it looks like the fucking Sahara.
YouTube.
It looks like a
Not
baklava.
exactly fresh. Because I made it last night.
Whatever the name of those sweets are.
It's not fresh because you used pasta that was a week old in it. What did you think was gonna happen?
Oh, man. This is rough.
I don't care. That burrito slaps.
That burrito slaps.
I'm sure it does.
Slap. Fuck yeah.
I have to play this next thing because I saw this and I laughed so hard at it. It's a deep fake of Jordan Peterson telling Joe Rogan about Chris Chan.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Oh, God. Please.
The Joe Rogan experience.
But the first prototypical lolcow was probably Chris Chan.
Who is Chris Chan?
Well, he's a mildly autistic YouTuber who's been around for a long time, but recently he's been in the news because he got arrested for raping his mom that has dementia.
Holy shit.
Hey,
Jamie,
Jeffy.
pull that shit up.
Yeah, pretty wild. He's known for making these bizarre videos about this character named Sonichu and engaging in all sorts of weird behavior online.
What the fuck is Sonichu?
Some lame-ass cross between Sonic and Pikachu, because that's about as creative as you're going to get with the mental capacity of a 6-year-old. He's been living with his parents his whole life. He had a job at Wendy's until they fired his ass for making a child cry with a Donald Duck impression and drawing an unflattering caricature of a female coworker. He
Joe Rogan's like
lives off begging for money from his enablers, but he blows most of it on Legos and sex toys to use on his mom. Honestly, I would just start with the Chris Chan documentary series by Jenno Samuel.
Yeah, let's check that out. You said it's by Jenno Samuel, right?
Yeah. Whoa. All right.
I think I'm technically in this series now. You can hear me like laughing for like a quarter of a second. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, one time I was in Gino's live chat and he noticed me right away. So maybe I should try to get him on sometime. I know he lives in like Japan or something, so it might not be easy time-wise, but I love that. I cannot believe he. What part is he on now? Like part 70 of it?
Yeah, it's up there. Like so it's what's funny is like my friend who's like not involved in like this kind of internet nonsense whatsoever had like he knows that like I've met Chris Chan and whatnot and saw that this documentary existed and then suggested watching it. I'm like, you know that there's like 70 parts to this and it will take us over a year to watch this together. And he's like, oh fuck, I did not know.
It's done very well. Very
I also
comprehensive.
gotta say, like, the AI stuff is like hilarious to me now, but like I also am worried that like this time next year, it's not going to be so funny when it's like actually flawless and it's starting World War III because we can't tell it from the real shit.
Yeah. Oh, here's Cobes. Hey, Cobes. It's bacon grease on the tortilla. See, I mean,
okay.
Yeah. So it's bacon grease. I think he's watching us on a bit of a delay. But yeah.
Oh.
Look,
Yeah,
Cobra, if you're watching this, look, I love you, man, but you have to use like fresh ingredients for this stuff. You can't bake week-old pasta and expect that it's going to come out great.
Yeah, that was the special wand that
Yeah. Cousin Matt got my wand, you know.
I'm a little
cool.
jealous of that. Like that actually does look pretty cool. I just wish that he made more of them. Like
Yeah,
look, you just got to know a guy, okay? You got to know a guy. I'm kind of a big deal, just saying. You know what I want to see, honestly, for a Cobra food hack, what I want to see, make more of them, smaller burritos, right? So one in each tortilla, and then make the breading, make the chimichangas by deep frying them. That's what I want to see.
I'm wondering, is there going to be a special St. Patrick's Day drink combo?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I hope so.
I guess we'll see.
Cobra should be a guest on DP.
I'd be down for that.
Yeah, you know, like I only talked to him once, and I just wanted to, you know, get to know him a little better, like face to face. But so I didn't want to be like, hey, be on my stream. I'm sure he gets that all the time. But yes, open invitation.
Sure.
There's an open invitation to KingCobraJFS to be on this stream anytime.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
What else we got? Oh, this Crazy Locks stuff that you sent in last time. Is it Crazy Locks or
shit.
Crazy Lokes?
I don't know.
Let's see.
Yeah, Crazy Lokes right here.
Lokes.
I'm gonna do
Yeah.
this.
No,
You know what you are, Chinaman Chink Goop Knit.
Oh,
yeah,
no!
Crazy Lokes.
No! That went from 0 to 60 in like 2 seconds.
Isn't he Asian?
No, he's native, dude.
Is he?
You.
Oh, okay.
YouTube, the views and expressions and otherwise the stuff that's played on this podcast is not representative of the guest or any report or anything else. Please don't strike us.
No.
Chia.
People are
Just for
saying
the
he's
fans.
Filipino.
Is he Filipino?
If he's Filipino, he's Asian.
Had to do that. You know what I'm saying? For reals, though. Because Chinamen still won't be hating on the Lokes and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because of his Steven Seagal look and his Keanu Reeves look and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
But all I know is that we gonna keep on pushing. Shout goes out to all the fans and stuff like that. Shout goes out to my China whores. You know what I'm saying? My China bitches. We can listen to some, China music together. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't no thing. You know what I'm saying? Shout goes out to all my women. We can listen to some rap, some R&B, you know what I'm saying? Some oldies, some rock, whatever it is. We gonna keep on pushing. God
For
bless
reals,
everybody.
though.
Much love from Crazy Lokes.
You do this in a grocery store. I don't get it.
See, I thought he was native because he's like he did a rap where he was talking about how he's native and shit.
Okay,
But, yeah, I guess his surname is like Vietnamese or fucking Filipino or something.
Here's another one. You sent these in.
Yeah. Much love to the fans. Much love to the women. The Lokes don't stop. He won't quit with them things.
With them
Lokes
things.
rebuilt the system with them things. You know.
You ever see the video where he actually got in the ring and sparred with somebody?
Bring me my
Oh, I know.
Thank
We're
you.
working on it, but
Billy will be back on Saturday. But yeah, he got in the ring and sparred with some guy who was clearly taking it easy on him, but it was funny to see his weird little technique actually used.
that's wild. Yeah. I need to find that.
I think it was one of the first times we watched him on DP.
Maybe.
Huh.
Police car with them things, you know what I'm saying? I don't stop, I won't quit with them things, you know? For reals though, getting to the light rail station.
Getting to the light rail station. Where does he live?
You know? Straight up though, up Cambo, with the things getting a ride by the police. With the
Getting a ride by the police. Is he in the back of a car? I heard like a walkie-talkie a second ago. Is he hitching a ride with the cops to the light rail station?
He might be.
Fans, it's never gonna stop. God bless the fans.
Yeah, you can hear the police radio.
Oh my God.
Much love to the fans. Much love to the women. Lokes, the push women for life with all the fans. Never gonna quit.
Never gonna quit.
All right.
Yeah, I looked at the. I guess he's got like actually quite a few videos where he's sparring and whatnot. He's terrible. He's really bad.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's weird because he's got that funny like fighting technique that he always puts on in most of his videos.
Yeah, when they start to swing, he just like turns his back so they'll hit his back.
That's not a good technique.
All right. You have to
Super
pick
effective.
one. Either you're putting your money on this guy or on Jared. Who do you think's going to take the crown?
In a fight?
In a
Jared.
fight.
I would take Jared.
Jared.
Yeah.
Jared's
Pound-
like
pound
probably
for pound.
3 times the weight of this guy.
Yeah, and Jared has
Or
that regard
way
strength.
more. Yeah, he does. It's very true.
Shit.
Yeah.
I mean, he is just getting a ride because he's not handcuffed. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so he is just like getting a ride.
And they let him record in the back. I mean,
Yeah. So he's not
I'm-
arrested.
Uh-oh.
I'm sure like the cops in his neighborhood know him, like how Steven Rodriguez is known by all the fucking cops in his neighborhood. They're like,
Yeah.
oh shit, okay, we got called on Crazy Locks again. All
What?
right, hey, do you need a ride, bro? Chia, take me to the women. They're like, okay, cool.
Everybody like the stream if you haven't already. Let's get it over
There you
100
go.
likes.
Yeah. Happy
Push it up.
316 day.
We got a surprise
What?
visit in the chat from Cobes. It's a good day so far.
It is a good day.
I mean, it was not a good day for me. I started off my morning getting a ticket for expired registration. So.
Oh damn.
Oh dang it.
You
Gotta stay on
fucking
top of
renegade.
that. For reals though.
Yeah, I just fucked up. I missed it. So.
Have you guys
I feel
heard of
unsafe around
Taken
you.
care of.
Have you guys heard of Dragon Lord Frodo?
Yes.
Did you hear his album? He put out like a music album.
No, I have not heard that.
Oh my god. He's going for like a black metal kind of sound.
Okay.
Oh no.
I know what he's going for, but he's not quite getting it.
This ain't death. Please do not there.
Oh damn! I see Lilith Lovewolf in the chat. So there you go. If Cobes, if you're still here, there's an of-age gothic, cisgender, non-related, alive woman in the chat. She's right there.
And she would mosh.
Say hello
Not
to,
to
her,
this,
Cobes.
but- Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, it's like this. It's like the whole thing is like
It's
this.
beautiful. It's super beautiful.
I just skipped to like halfway through.
This is the breakdown.
Oh, that solo. No,
Yeah.
sorry, the breakdown. My bad.
I was watching.
He's got to take you. He's got to take you low so he can bring you back up. You know.
Exactly.
Look at him.
You're not gonna
bite your tool of punishment.
Does he fuck the cat?
No.
You're not gonna sit there and try to bite on your tool of punishment. Hey Willie, you're not what? Willie just looks funny. Hey Willie, you're not gonna sit there and chew on your tool of punishment.
I'm assuming he means the spray bottle.
I don't know. I call my dick the tool of punishment. So
I mean, you would not chew on your own dick.
Yeah, that's true. You wouldn't. I hope not. Anyway,
you're like the slave that breaks the tools. So you like cut up the masses whip and shit. Well, you're trying to destroy the spreads.
So
Alright.
first dangerous, then possibly woke.
Is that a large knife?
Yes, it's like a machete, basically, on the table.
Hey, I wonder, we got some mail from Chaz Piazza. And we got this package here. All right. We're gonna.
That's an adorable kitty.
Oh, it
We're
is.
gonna open this one.
Cat
first.
should not have to put up with this random nonsense, though.
Coming straight from Chaz Piazza.
Chaz
What is this, a joint? Oh boy. I don't smell anything. What's this shit? What the hell? What is this? Is this weed?
It's catnip, but he thinks it's weed. He's like, why is it all powdery?
Yeah, you know what?
No
that
wonder
makes
that
a lot more
cat's there.
sense now. Yeah.
Yeah.
The pieces of this puzzle came together.
What the hell is that shit? Is that?
The cat's all excited about it, too.
Yeah, ask what is it, Willie? There, he knows what's up.
That's most
open
definitely
this shit
what's
up.
Oh. Yo, what the hell is up with this pot?
What's up with this pot?
What's up? Yo, what's
Billy will be back on Saturday. Do him a solid and help us towards the goal so that when he gets back, we don't have to do a 7-hour show.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get we should at least be able to get it to 50% before the end of this stream. So help us out. I'll put the link in the chat to make it easier for everyone.
what's up with it? It's like all powdery and shit.
Yeah, it's catnip.
Hey, Mike. Is that supposed to be me? Hey, Mike. Shut up and buy me a pack.
I believe he was convicted of stalking at one point.
Oh no!
Yeah,
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. He looks like the kind of person that we get convicted for stalking.
And you know,
I'll help you out.
Thank you,
Billy.
He's not here. He needed time off, so he took time off. See, one thing that we pride ourselves here about is the flexibility. So if Billy needs to do something, I'm not like, oh no, you have to be here. You know, and
You're fired, Billy.
And he makes sure he makes sure to give me enough notice so I can get other people to fill in for him, and it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
Hi, is that supposed to be Wilhelm? Why does Willie got a fat? Look, it looks just like him, doesn't it? Look, it looks just like him.
I think someone else pointed this out. So, but he does look exactly like that. What is it? South Park MMO dude.
Oh, the guy. Oh, the World of Warcraft episode. Okay.
Yes.
Sure.
So I'm really wondering how he stalked a girl. Did he do it online?
I think it was in real life. When I first saw a video of his a few months ago, I did a little research, and of course there's like this super long Kiwi Farms thread about him.
Of course.
And like they have everything about him, but I didn't read the details. I just know he was convicted of it. Like he was charged and convicted of it. And there's obviously some weird shit going on with him. You know, he's
So motor scooters are quieter than I thought they
we
were.
appreciate all your hard work, Bungimus.
Thank you.
Bungimus
Mm-hmm.
erectus.
My God. Now, why'd you put it in the fucking computer cleaner bag?
The first video I ever saw him was he was mad that no one was leaving comments on his video. He's like, I got one comment. Only one comment.
Is that the one where he like literally flipped the table?
Did he flip the table? Yeah, I think he did.
He did.
And Billy thought he was,
stalk-
Billy thought he was faking it, but I don't think he was. I think this is him. This is how he is. He's probably a bit neurodivergent, you know.
But apparently he was stalking lesbians, so he is not a sweet boy. He is in fact a nice guy.
Uh-huh.
No more Mr.
Trying to convert them lesbians.
And
Yeah. How's that going, Chief?
Well, we knew how
that
it
means
went.
it must be the good shit, right? No. But wow.
He gets up and walks towards the camera, and he's only wearing like boxer briefs, and it gets weird for a second there.
Excellent.
I think that happened last time too.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
So I gotta go find my pipe. Yo, remember my Sherlock Holmes pipe?
I think there was a little spot.
Yeah, a little pee-pee stain.
A little pee-pee stain. A little bit, you know. It's okay, you know, it happens. Men leak. Everybody leaks, you know.
Besides cat stream now.
Oh God, no, my eyes.
We'll get out Wesley Pipes.
Wesley Pipes. That's a half-baked reference right there.
Oh.
Billy Bong Thornton was what they smoked out of in the movie.
We can either use Billy Bong Thornton or Wesley Pipes.
Yeah.
I to be honest, I have not understood a single fucking word that he's saying. I have fucking no idea. No
Billy
clue.
Bong Thornton or Wesley Pipes. I love his streaming setup. I'm going to start doing this. I'm just going to get like a wooden coffee table, set it up in front of the couch. I'm just going to stream in my underwear. I'm going to gain 200 pounds.
Yeah, fuck it.
I'm ready.
Yep.
I believe in you. I think you can pull it off.
Yeah.
Use either Wesley Pipes or Billy Bong Thornton. Or should I use a gravity bong? Oh, let's rip this
It looks like we
open.
did in
What's
fact
this?
get Billy in this chat.
More- the hell?
The hell?
I like how he has a big sticker that just says
This ain't no
bitch.
fucking cat toy.
What is the Yeti?
The Yeti? I don't know.
Yeti?
I don't know. So yeah, does he smoke the catnip?
I hope so.
Yes, please.
It looks like he does.
Oh, catnip.
He smokes the
That cat-
catnip.
Cat is going to be so fucking confused by this.
Yeah.
That's for me, not for you, Ewan.
Oh
Whew.
He's smoking catnip.
Fuck yeah, dude.
no. This was not it, my guy.
Ah,
What the fuck?
what the fuck? Yeah, it's,
Don't tell me my Wesley Pipes is all fucked up.
Oh no.
I mean, it might be now.
I mean, is it near tax season?
It is pretty. Oh god, it is actually.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Wait, you're right. Uh-oh.
Egghead said after he gets his tax refund, he's coming to Seattle.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and Egghead's the kind of person that's like, oh gosh, golly guys, I hope you don't torture me. But he wants to be tortured. He loves being tortured. It's a weird thing.
Nipple clamps.
Electrified nipple clamps.
No. See, my friends and I used to do like shock games like that, where we had like there's like grips and stuff that would like electrify you, and it was like a test to see how long you could hold on to it and shit. And it's just, I am not that guy. I mean, I am not good with it. I do not enjoy that shit. Egghead is that guy. Egghead is
Look at Egghead's already here. As soon as we mention his name, he pops into the chat. He's like, someone wants Zaps? He volunteers. I had people
and the fucking dog collar. Let's go.
I had people concern troll me, being like, "You bully Egghead." It's like Egghead shows up and asks to do it. He volunteers. Yeah, he's literally saying, "I volunteer right now."
Yeah, it's like shock his balls or his taint or his fucking nose or whatever. It's like he doesn't care. He'll do it.
I love it.
I mean, he's a stronger man than me in that regard, I guess, because I'm not shocking my balls with that shit.
No, I did it. I've done it, but not like he does.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna switch to gravity bong.
All right, I'm gonna move on from him. He is kind of intriguing, though.
Yeah, he's great.
What else did I have? I had. Oh yeah, we'll take a look into the world of Trumpster Bob. Here we go.
I'm still waiting for the day I can fully kiss Jack.
Oh my God, that was Egghead.
Wait,
that said that.
He wants to kiss me or fist me.
Fully kiss you. I don't know what fully means, but he wants to tongue punch your fart box.
Don't touch me.
Hey.
I mean, that sounds pretty clear to me.
I loved it. There was a time where people would leave fake donations as Egghead, and they would say like the most embarrassing shit ever, and we'd be like, "Really, Egghead?" And he'd get all mad about it. It was so funny.
That was
great. Come on, guys. Definitely don't do that. That would be terrible. Link is pinned in the
chat. Yeah. Everyone liked the stream too. Here's some T-Bob here talking about a missing finger. Let's see what he's talking about.
Abortion ban repealed. What was that North Carolina news bullshit again? Okay, again, I got to go back and say, you fucking communists. Who the fuck are you to be king dictator over people that are not Christian, and you're telling them they don't have a right to an abortion?
Okay, Trumpster Bob sometimes surprises me with his takes. I'm like, okay, this is an interesting angle that he's taking it.
Meet down the middle, or I don't want to fucking hear about it. This discussion should have been over 3 days after it was first invented as news. But no, in reality, I mean, in cases of rape or, the baby's going to be born way not right. Not just a little bit not right. I mean,
way not right.
Way not right. That boy is way not right.
But, like, he could be born without a pinky. Hi, guys. Whatever. I mean, who cares about that? But
all right, like, I don't want to be pedantic, but I think being born without a pinky is not quite at the point where it's way not right.
No, yeah.
There's much worse that you can be born with, like.
Yes.
Like, the woman that bred with a motherfucker that was deformed like that is the person to blame.
So also not always how that works.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. So the women should have bred with Trumpster Bob, peak male physiology.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, well, then they'd get those genes that make them immune to viruses.
You just piss out AIDS. You get AIDS and you piss it out. That's what he says. He's immune to AIDS. He just pees it out. Him and Scott argued about this for a while a few weeks ago. It was pretty funny.
Everybody should urge that motherfucker to go get fixed so he can't have no more babies.
Okay, so that's the clip. I'm not surprised.
That was a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Here is this guy who I hate, who we all hate, who I'd love to see him get laid out. The guy that goes into like PetSmart and Target and like harasses the employees because they have like
I fucking hate this dude.
he caught a full-on national ban on Target. So he is trespassing and is subject to arrest if he enters a Target anywhere in the country. So here he is.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Good. Just want to let you know that you've already been informed by a representative of Target that you have been trespassed.
No, I haven't. Nobody ever told me.
No, I haven't.
No, I haven't.
You're no longer welcome on Target corporate property as described below for a period of 1 year.
Thank God I don't have to go to Target anymore and expose these
Target
pedophiles.
property.
I mean, you never had to go there. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Or return
Let's
during
go.
the
Anti-Masters Club versus the
You will
world.
trespass
Exposed from
and
Target.
subject to
Or exposing
arrest
Target.
and prosecution by local law enforcement.
Look at this crap. Take your gay pedophile pride for kids.
Thanks.
Yeah, take that.
Appreciate it.
Let me get that paper too. Let me get that paper.
Look, guys. He just needs a ride to the light rail.
He needs a ride to the hospital in an ambulance.
Yeah.
Legally not allowed to comment for that.
Trespass from Target. I'm so sick of
In Minecraft, I mean.
coming to this place and having to expose it. My gosh. Glory to God. I think I'm
Yeah, I don't have
exposed
to go to Target anymore. Let me just walk around Target more because, you know.
Excuse me. I think I'm trespassed from all Targets in the United States. I sure hope so. Yo, can I see that paper?
Yeah.
Like he was like, oh, I can't go to Target anymore. This is great. But he stays in Target and doesn't leave.
Exactly.
Yeah, what the fuck?
So happy I'm finally trespassed from all Targets in the United States.
Yeah.
I don't think he understands trespass is a crime.
Yeah, let's go. All Targets in the United States I'm trespassed from. Glory to God. Glory to God. Glory to God.
You're not trespassed from.
Yeah.
Go. Yeah.
Have a good one.
Thank you. Can I get a copy?
Actually, this is ours.
Okay, thank you.
Take care.
Let's go.
Take care. Then they walk away.
Let's
They should be like, get the fuck out. But I think the cops are there.
Let's go. Trespass from all Targets in the United States. Ma'am, I'm trespassed from all Targets in the United States.
She smiles like good.
Exposing gay pride.
Yeah, just leave us the fuck alone. You know?
The cops are right behind him now.
Black shirt.
Yeah.
Outside.
Yeah, I'm leaving. Let's go. All glory to God exposing the...
Can we get at least a taser video of this dude just getting tased and like convulsing on the...
with that.
Yeah.
If there was
resisted
justice
enough
in the
arrest.
world, we would, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see him tased to the point where he's like violently shitting his pants.
Yeah.
Like liquid shit is just like dumping out of his short legs. And then he like after he passes out, the fucking cops just shave his mustache off. That'd be great.
I felt the same way about Baked Alaska. Like all the times he pepper sprayed homeless people and never got knocked out. I was just hoping there would be that video. Well, now he's in prison, so that's good. Who knows what's going on in there? But I always wanted just one of these days someone to like either like dodge the pepper spray or it have like no effect and then just have them like knock his block off. I would have loved that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pride pedophilia.
That's basically what he's doing here. This is Baked Alaska's shtick, going in and being a cunt in public to employees. When the mask thing was everywhere, when there were mask mandates everywhere, Baked Alaska was going places and starting shit with people just doing their job.
Target getting exposed.
These people do not get paid enough to deal with shitheads like this.
They do not.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, here's our buddy with a freestyle. Actually, I should probably just play the intro.
Yo, safely! Let's go find this hater and put a bull.
I keep forgetting to switch it from the meme one. So here we go.
Hold on. Is this Yoda? Is this little guy right here Yoda? Because I know this is Luke right here, but is this Yoda? It has to be Yoda. Jesus Christ.
All right, here he is.
Oh, no. God.
Hell yeah.
He actually has a shirt on. That's one of his three
God, you're
shirts.
He's overcompensating.
Seriously, my room had a bunch of shit hanging on the walls like this when I was in the 7th and 8th grade.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm glad to be a loser, follow Jesus Christ. This world is fucking phony, full of idiots that lie. I'm a reject, someone still knows his worth. These faggots out here, they all die in a purple.
Yep, dropping.
Yes, Coop Car, 31%. I appreciate it.
Choo-choo.
Purse.
Train.
Follow money and fame, blind to what's motherfucking real in this game. Christ is the answer. He'll set your soul free, make you hated by them bitch-ass demons.
You know, he always talks about how it's his dream to be a pro fighter. And Hannibal said he would fight him. And I would pay like $500 to be in the front row for that.
I would definitely put up like $1,000 towards the prize pool for this fight.
I mean, I already got to see the non-fight of the Tonka versus Warski.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Yeah, I was actually in Tennessee with that.
Oh,
so
yeah?
It was Ethan's the shortest you think he is. But I would hands down spend more to get to see Jarrett get his block knocked off, hands down.
Yeah, that'd be pretty nice.
But
especially Hannibal, because you know he's not pulling any punches.
Yeah,
he's gonna go for the kill.
He's purity. I don't need this world. I don't need this disease. Christ is the answer. Call to him on your knees. Make you hated by demons, but loved by what's good. Follow Jesus Christ. Choose to be misunderstood.
Jesus.
What? Choose to be misunderstood.
At the beginning, it seems like he understood what a beat was and then just forgot it.
Jesus.
He acts like he's like some kind of rebel for saying he's Christian when the vast majority of people in this part of the world are Christian.
Yeah.
So he's not some kind of outsider because of that. I'm wondering, I'm guessing there's verses in the Bible that back up his dating preferences, though, probably.
Yep. I mean, after all, God.
Yeah.
Let's start. Mary Magdalene.
Not Mary Magdalene.
It's been so long.
But yeah.
You get it.
Yes.
What?
Just remember, he says he'll go as low as 6.
Yeah. 6 was his
low point.
Choose to be misunderstood. What? Choose to be misunderstood. Walk with the light. Choose not to fit in. It'll purify your soul and bring light from within.
Also,
Fuck
I don't know
the
if
devil.
you remember, his literal first line to this was, "I'm a loser."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Choose not to fit in.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck the devil, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying, bro? This is a weird clip from some kind of podcast.
Is it bad that I want Jared to off himself? He says he doesn't
In
want
Minecraft.
this world. Then by all means.
You know, no one would have to get in trouble I don't know. It's a touchy subject.
My lawyer is telling me not to comment on this super chat.
He was drinking rubbing alcohol for a little while, and everyone was like, "Oh shit, this is how he's going out."
I was pretty excited by that.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that. Like, there was a moment where Magicus was in Jared's DMs, fucking with him, right? And
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah. And then after that, I saw Magicus had like a more profound hatred for Jared than ever before, because he saw the true nature of Jared.
Yeah.
All right, here's a clip from a podcast. Let's see what they're talking about here.
This is awesome. This is one of my favorite stories I've ever read, because San Francisco has implemented a universal basic income system exclusively for trans people.
And
then they show Michelle Obama.
They took Andrew Yang's idea and made it gay.
Yeah, Katie, you're from California. What do you think about this situation?
Well, I'm just thinking, if I was homeless, why not just be like, hey, I'm a transgender now, and then now you get an income.
Well, you know what? That's quite frankly,
nothing stopping them.
Please,
you could totally do that.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever. It's fine.
Woman up.
Opinion, the entire goal of this new system is
all homeless people trans.
Just make as many people trans as
There's
you
a lot
can.
of homeless people in San Francisco. A lot of
drug.
I mean, all these drug addicts. I mean, they do anything to get their drugs anyway.
You know what's really weird about this though? I guarantee that they probably did not give a flying fuck about the homeless people until they could use them for this bit about fucking trans people getting money. It's like, shouldn't the goal to be like to have the homeless people not be homeless? Like, why was that not always the position?
Yeah, and like, okay, I don't know, man. As the official spokesperson for Antifa, there is something to what they're saying. We are planning to turn literally everybody trans. That is actually what is happening for sure. We will be force feminizing all conservative men. That's just the truth. You're all going to become comfort women for our super soldiers.
I'm double trans.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they
do. You become so trans that it like loops back around.
Yeah.
Alphabet stuff to get their
That's a great way of putting it, especially in San Francisco.
Alphabet stuff, podcasting, KGB.
Gayest country, gayest city in the nation. But so I want to talk about this guaranteed income for trans people. This is known as the GIFT program. Nice touch there. It gives 55. So it's not for every trans person. It's only for 55 transgender people within the transgender district. Have you ever heard of this, Caden? The transgender district? Apparently,
I haven't been to San Francisco since I was like a small child.
Okay, all right. Well, that's fair in that case.
Don't go back.
Yeah,
should not go back.
Yeah, I have no intentions of ever going. But so it gives 55 people within this transgender district $1,200 a month for 18 months, with the goal of supposedly advancing equity for transgender people. On top of this, program prioritizes Black, Hispanic, Indigenous, undocumented, disabled, handicapped.
That guy.
These guys are shit.
Yeah, they suck.
And
the thing that always drives me crazy about this kind of like really low effort trash, it's always the same like paint by numbers kind of commentary that makes absolutely no sense in any rational way. It's just like a bunch of dudes like complaining about things that really don't affect them at all. It's so annoying. I fucking hate it.
And homeless trans people.
Yeah,
so they get
free
like
bailouts.
first dibs.
How about all the PPP loans that the Republican, that the Republican congressman got forgiven?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Millions of dollars.
How much did MTG have forgiven? Something like $400,000 of loans.
It's fine.
Yeah, it was something pretty high. The MTG, almost all of them took advantage of it.
But no, we can't bail out student loans because God forbid the fucking loan companies don't make their interest money on it.
Of the drawing of 55 random trans people. And there's no regulation whatsoever on how they spend it. It's literally just, here you go. The reason they're doing this is because they claim that transgender people face higher rates of poverty, which this is true. They claim that this is due to discrimination.
True.
Maybe it's because they're just spending all their money on unnatural hormones.
Unnatural hormones, surgeries that are unnecessary, mutilating themselves, probably,
unnecessary,
STD test.
say you. What medical degree do you have, sir? Because I'm guessing you don't have one.
Hey, you never got that Cracker Jack box? It's not local to your area?
Well, no, and there's also the potential of most states. I think it's most states are actually at will states, right to work states. So they don't even need a reason to just deny you a job. They can discriminate whole cloth. They just don't even have to say why they're going to fire you or not hire you, whatever. And we all know, especially with the rising rhetoric that's coming from dickheads like these fucking these people. That
people is a really generous term.
Thank you. Yeah, is that unfortunately, trans people are not very well accepted these days. So yeah, it might be a lot harder for them to actually get a fucking job. That's not even controversial to fucking say. It makes sense.
AIDS, needles. We know that trans people also.
But. Well, continue.
Well, higher rates of poverty could be because they experience way more, mental disorders that would make them unfit for work or have problems maintaining and keeping a job. Transgenderism being one of those mental disorders, which is often accompanied by many more mental disorders.
Yeah, I was going to say that discrimination is justified. I'm not going to hire someone who's mentally unstable to my business. And
that's the shit that I'm fucking talking about. They're like, oh yeah, they probably suffer from not having a whole lot of economics. They're a lot poorer. And he's like, well, I wouldn't fucking hire them.
They got mental issues.
Yeah. How dare they give them money?
Yeah, they don't want to have them have jobs. They don't want them to get money. So what do they want? What option is
Don't
there
say
left?
the quiet
There's
part.
only one, so everybody knows what it is. They need to fuck off and die, according to these people, because that's the only option they're leaving them.
Right.
That's the quiet part.
Fucking horrible.
For these surgeries.
Yeah.
It's how do you make money during that time? You're not going to.
We know in terms
fund
of
these people's lives while they're getting their penises chopped off.
Yeah, absolutely. I would never hire a transgender person. I'd never hire anyone who looked like that. Because those memes.
Yeah, it's just bad for business.
You know those memes where it's
looking fella.
You know those memes where it's a bunch of people, or damn it, it's
spot the transgender. They're just like normal people, and then
it's like a monster. It's so base. But anyways, obviously it's not discrimination, especially in places like San Francisco where these people are heralded as heroes. Obviously this is not the case. The reason they're facing the reason they're have higher rates of poverty is because they're mentally ill, which, we should be helping these people instead of just exacerbating their mental illness.
Okay.
I hate these fucking dorks.
I want to
we should help these people, but not give them a basic income so they don't have to stress and worry about that and get help. No, just... Oh, wait, I forgot. Sorry, the quiet part. I can't say that.
I couldn't hear what you were saying because the dono was going on. Hold on. Let me see. I didn't hear what he said there. I want to personally toss all these people into a running wood chipper in Minecraft, of course. Tip train, motherfucker. Jeff is the true commissioner. I will always be your big buff warrior. Oh, yeah, fuck Magicus. Haha, just kidding. Kinda. Hi, Ben. So, I saw conversations about Trap Ben in the chat. Look, I found these old pictures of me. Look at this old picture of me from back in the day. It's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
I'm probably
So I would have apologized talking to his dono, but he didn't. But that person didn't mention me, so I feel nothing.
Oh. Wow. Yeah. It's very grainy because it was taken on a very old webcam back in the day.
Wait, these are authentic trap Ben?
That's me.
pictures?
That's me when I was like, I don't know, probably like 19. This is my parents' computer room. Yeah, that's me. I had really nice hair. I miss having hair like that.
Yeah, I miss having hair too.
Yeah.
Yeah, amen.
Yeah, you lost all your hair. You're just a skull now.
Well,
so
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And the skin. The skin, not so much.
Let's see. What else do we got? We've got. This is so dumb. This is someone like did a deep fake, and it's all three of the most recent presidents arguing over which type of Cheetos is the best.
Oh, I love this shit so
You
much.
like it?
I have watched so many hours of these fucking AI things. It is amazing.
Finally, you two hopped on. I've
And
been
like
waiting
the
almost an
Daggeth
hour.
or memes.
Are we ready to spank some low bees, boys?
Sorry, Barack, I had a hard time finding my Advil. I've got a mad headache today.
Finding your Advil, huh, Sleepy Joe? We all know you were lost looking for your dementia pills.
Shut the fuck up, Don. What the hell took you so long anyway?
Yeah,
Jack.
Don, that was a bit uncalled
The
for. What's
voices
with
for
this
these are pretty good.
piss-ass mood you're in?
Sorry, boys, I was just looking for my Cheetos, but I think Melania hid them from me.
You're talking to me about dementia pills and you can't even find a bag of Cheetos? What the fuck, Don?
Yeah, Donnie boy, that's pretty ridiculous.
Would you both cut me some slack? I ate some edibles this morning and those Cheetos were sounding pretty dank.
That's understandable.
You mean to tell me you gave me shit for taking Advil, but your Cheeto-looking ass wanted to go cannibal on your own kind? What the fuck, Don?
Easy, fellas. We only have 40 minutes till our honeys get home and boot us off our game night.
I don't know if I'd call your wife a honey Barack. Your wife looks like a man wearing a wig. And Sleepy Joe, don't be hating just because I know how to have a good time.
Hey, cool it with the trash talk or I'll kick your ass from the party. At least my wife sleeps with me while Melania sleeps anywhere except where your Cheeto-looking ass is for that night. But that's besides the point, Don. You gonna tell us what flavor of Cheetos you reppin' these days?
Don't encourage him, Barack. We'll never hear the end of it.
I'm repping the only Cheetos that matter, boys, crunchy. What the fuck else would I rep?
Seriously, Don? You eat that shit? I'm glad you're keeping Cheetos in business because the only kind civilized people eat are Cheeto Puffs, not that crunchy shit.
I'm a chocolate chip guy. I love that Biden thing where they're like trying to get him to try the cherry ice cream, and he didn't want to hear that shit. He's like, I'm a chocolate chip man.
Oh, yeah. That was good.
They're like, we're in the cherry capital of America. It's cherry ice cream. Nope, I'm a chocolate chip man.
This goes off the rails like so much. I fucking love it.
Boys, can we start playing or what?
No, not until this is settled, Burak. You know that.
Burak.
And Cheeto Puffs are a
Burak.
sad excuse of snack, just like...
Are they doing that on purpose, or is that a problem with the AI? Because I noticed it
No,
can't...
I think he does it on purpose, because he can say his name right. I've heard like the AI do it correctly, so I'm pretty sure that's just the script of Donald being stupid intentionally.
Like you're a sad excuse of a President Sleepy Joe, you old sack of shit.
Don, I'm surprised you prefer crunchy over puff. Especially considering you're so into yourself, I thought you'd prefer a snack that's shaped and colored just like you.
Shut the fuck up, Sleepy Joe. The only reason you don't like crunchy is because they're shaped like your body, and you don't like looking at yourself in the mirror every morning.
They're shaped like your body.
Sleepy Joe.
Boys.
Cheeto Puff. Pack more Cheeto per bite.
Boys.
And you get that tasty goodness more fully in every bite. And your fingers get less cheesy when you're done with them, so I don't get them all over my controller.
Hold the fuck up, Sleepy Joe. You're playing on a controller? Have you been doing this whole time?
I don't see how that's important, Don.
It's important because the only console you should be playing on is on a console called None. The only way to game is to be a part of...
Oh, Donald Trump is all about the PC master race.
Of course he is.
The PC master race.
There it is.
But that's not important. What's important is why the fuck you think Cheeto Puffs are better than Crunchy. I will give it to you that you get more bite per puff, but with Crunchy you get a better texture, consistency,
quite an analysis,
and more Cheetos per bag. And quite honestly, I like the cheesy stuff on my fingers when I'm done. It's a blast of Cheeto flavor without the hassle of eating another Cheeto. I never told anybody this, but I used to suck my fingers before shaking Pelosi's hand, and when she'd ask why my hands were damp, I'd just tell her I got done washing them.
Not gonna lie, that's pretty funny, Don.
Funny don't mean shit, Barack. That's disturbing as hell.
Fine, let's settle this. Barack, what's the better Cheeto, puff or crunchy?
I think the choice is simple, flamin' hot.
Flamin' hot, dude. Obama again.
Yeah.
Flamin' hot is a wonderful addition to the Cheeto family, but Barack, way to puss out and not take a stance on anything important.
I'm not pussing out, Don. I'm just spitting straight facts. Flamin' hot is the only Cheeto worth eating. That shit is fire, pun intended.
I'm surprised Don even likes flaming.
Flamin' hot Cheetos are very good, but if you eat too many, when you take a poo-poo, you regret it.
Yeah, that's true.
And you have to balance. You have to balance how much you like them. Are you willing to put up with the flaming butthole? You know?
I've made that mistake many times in my life.
It's the worst when you mix it with beer. Like I used to go to Buffalo Wild Wings to get the really spicy wings. And for some reason, when you add beer to that equation,
oh yeah,
it's like magma.
It's a storm of brewing.
Yeah.
I have to find it. Before there were these chips of like ghost pepper chips. And, you know, ghost pepper is a very smoky type flavor already.
Yeah.
So they were delicious chips. But, oh, God, you paid for them. But they were delicious. Good thing they came in the small bags because, obviously, there was no way you're going to eat a fucking big bag of these. But, oh, my God, I have to go find them again.
Different color than him. But I will agree, Barack Flamin' Hot is pretty lit.
So what the fuck do we do now? Do we call in another judge on the panel?
I don't really give a shit. I just want to play this game before Michelle gets home. Why don't we call in George?
Oh, fuck to the no Burock. I can't stand that motherfucker after he pulled that Leroy Jenkins shit and got our whole squad wiped.
Who the fuck else are we gonna call, Don?
Don't fucking say it.
Ghostbusters! God, I make myself laugh.
He fucking said it.
George may have caused that squad wipe and ruined our night, but I trust his judgment on late night munchie snacks. That dude knows his shit. He showed me you can get Taco Bell's 5-layer burrito grilled. And
if this was a real podcast, would you watch it?
Oh my God, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
It'd be so weird.
Elevate that shit to a whole new experience.
Oh shit, I totally forgot he introduced me to that shit. Bring that motherfucker in here right now.
Fine, bring in George.
Oh God, here he is. He's got the phone upside down.
Yo, what up, homies? What's happening?
We need your opinion on something, George.
I'm just surprised you guys are calling me after none of y'all ran to cap that flag when I said, but all right, I'll give my opinion.
Shut the fuck up, George. We all know what you did. You call shots like the failed leader you are, much like Sleepy Joe over here.
Ditto to that, Don. I don't dig the dig on me, but George, that was pathetic.
George, can you tell us what the best Cheeto is so we can get a game in before our women come home?
Oh, that's easy. Flamin' Hot is the best goddamn Cheeto on the planet.
Well, it looks like that's settled then.
Hold the fuck up. What made you decide?
I would say George Bush's voice doesn't quite sound as dead on as the other ones.
The three main ones are the ones that like really sound the best, and then they have like secondary ones where there's like Ben Shapiro, George Bush, and, like Bill Clinton that sometimes show up in these.
Flamin' Hot's the best, George.
Suck on that, Big Don. I'm glad my vote made your ass lose harder than you did in 2020. But I chose that shit because Flamin' Hot is fire. But what makes them the best is how puffy they are. That puff adds an extra layer of delicious spicy heat you don't...
Flamin' Hot puffs.
...don't get with the regular crunchy Flamin' Hot.
You eat goddamn Flamin' Hot puffs? You boys hearing this clown?
Yeah, I am, Don. What the hell is wrong with you, George?
George, not gonna lie. That's a hard L take right there.
Why don't you boys ever listen to me? I told you not to invite this fuckface to our lobby, but now we're stuck with this puffy, spicy ass.
I bet you like this puffy, spicy ass, don't you, Big Don?
Not sure what the hell that's supposed to mean, but whatever. I'm gonna go down to 7-Eleven and get me some goddamn crunchy Cheetos and try to forget this lame-ass L take on Cheetos.
Great, we just lost our tank. Nice work, George.
We just
He's
lost
a
our
shit
tank.
Anyway, he doesn't run in with his team when they're moving in on an attack point.
Ah, shit, Michelle is here. Catch you all tomorrow.
Hey, you still there, Joe?
Yeah, I'm still here, George.
What say me and you play a round or two, just me and you?
I really, 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 really hope someone else gets the Republican nomination and then Trump runs on his own, because you know he will. If he doesn't get the nomination, there's no way he's not going to run. He'll run.
So, I think there's a sequel to this particular episode where they go from Cheetos and then they start talking about, like, what is it, the best, like, snack cakes or some shit.
Yeah. Yeah, we know you really like these, Magicus. We know.
Yeah, it's good. I'm teasing you. There's more content. You should check it out after the stream.
Yeah. But yeah, what were you gonna say, Jeff?
I was gonna say that like Trump has to run, like no matter what.
He will
he's
run.
In so many. He's in so much legal trouble right now. Like the only way he's gonna save his ass is if he runs, and hopefully, he hopes gets it. You know, like.
He'll pull a bull moose party. He'll be the third party candidate that gets so many votes he ends up ruining it for his former party. There's no way he won't do it.
Yeah.
Like New York, like about to bring charges against him finally. Like I thought they were just concluding like grand jury shit, and it's supposed to be happening in the near future.
There's like a bunch of them.
I've been hearing this shit for years now. You know, it's like, when's it gonna happen?
Well, court stuff moves slowly, so it takes a long time. But Joe Exotic might not be the only candidate running from jail.
I don't know. We'll see. He's managed to keep himself out of it for quite a while. I just would love to see the shit show when if Trump didn't get the nomination and he just runs anyway and he takes that huge chunk of their voting base with him.
Oh, yeah.
That's gonna be, and honestly, I think it's good to have more than just two parties running. Like I like having, I think it's good. I wish that there'd be a schism on the left too, and we'd have like 4 people running, you know?
Yeah, not Biden.
There's like the moderate, there's the moderate, like there's the Democrat and then the Republican, and then there's the more fringe on each side running too.
Yeah.
What we really need is ranked choice voting, so that way we can do that without fucking everything up.
Yeah. That way I can pick my first choice, but then pick the more realistic choice too, if those don't really line up.
Because that's like the main reason that we don't usually get the third parties, because people are afraid, okay, well, if I vote for the super left person, then they lose, and then the fucking Republicans win.
And get rid of the electoral college too. Just get rid of it. That's the only way Republicans can win the presidency anymore. It's craziness.
Yeah, there's it's such an old it's so old it doesn't even need to be in existence anymore. Like it's stupid. There's no fucking reason for it anymore.
The only reason
it made
for it
sense
is
at the time, right?
Well, the only reason for it is because right now Republicans want it to stay there because that's the way that they win, and they can gerrymander areas to give themselves advantages in certain counties and certain states. That's why they do it.
Well, even if you're going to keep it, like it should still be that the electoral college votes are divided proportionally based on how many votes the candidate gets in the state. So if you win 60% of the state, you should get 60% of the electoral votes.
I say fuck the states. One federal election for the presidency. Instead of having each state handle it on their own and they each do it a different way and they each have different requirements for like what you have to do to be able to vote. Fuck that. Have one federal election and it goes by who gets the most votes. No other weird shit like that. I think it's time to do something like that.
Fuck it. I'm down.
Because a lot of because normally it like whoever's in power in each state gets to kind of oversee how the elections are ran too. So that can be that can cause issues. There's conflicts of interest there too.
It's a problem when you have like people like me in Pennsylvania where like my vote fucking matters like way more than somebody who lives in like, I don't know, Wyoming, where it's like we already know who's going to win the state, whereas like, you know, somebody who lives in a swing state or like some, you know, in the Rust Belt or something, their votes like matter like 3-4 times as much as like everyone else's just because of the electoral college. So
yeah.
It's
so
ridiculous.
Everyone's vote would equally matter in a federal election that doesn't that doesn't matter where you're from, like what state you're voting from. Yeah. I say do it.
Do it.
I like how someone's spamming our chat about someone named Ski Mask Andy, who I've like no one here knows who that is, so you're just wasting your time.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. Like
I really don't know either.
Yeah, so
I don't know, but I fucking needed them, so get fucked.
Yeah, it's probably yeah. Yeah, I don't know who Ski Mask Andy is.
God damn.
Let's take a look at. Let's do some news stuff. That should be interesting.
Yeah.
He called me sir and got me so fuming angry.
People are discriminating.
Dumbass! We talk about Saudi Arabia all the
They're
time.
laughing at us, at our stupidity.
Puking dog.
Puking dog for president. That's funny that that actually made the news.
The puking dog?
Yeah, because there were so many people that wrote in puking dog that a bunch of news stations did segments about like stupid write-ins, and puking dog made the news. Like, so that many enough people voted for puking dog for them to notice, like, what is this puking dog? Yeah.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
It was. Oh, man. Chicago politicians' press conference devolves into chaos.
A news conference at City Hall today by 25th Ward Alderman Byron Sigcho Lopez was interrupted by his defeated election opponent and her supporters.
Chicago's politics are crazy right now. The mayor of Chicago just got voted out of office. She's like a really little woman. Have you ever seen her? She's probably like part Boglum, I would think.
We will continue to talk about the issue of white supremacists in the Chicago Police Department, and this is very important given the clearance rates in our community, as you see.
A supporter of Ada Flores then pulled the microphone away. Another handed it over to Flores, who then made unfounded claims of voter suppression. Election results show that Sigcho Lopez defeated Flores with 53% of the vote. Immigrant rights activist Elvira Arellano tried to shout.
I like how that dude didn't even try to fight it. He just was like, all right, and he just like left.
He just Bernie Sanders that shit.
Yeah.
Down Flores eventually.
That was in Seattle where that happened.
Actually grabbing the microphone.
We are here to make our voices heard with regards to the voter suppression.
Oh, here we go.
A guy was standing in the background so that the camera was kind of on him. He moved behind the other girl.
So the guy who was talking where this woman took the microphone away from him, he walked away because he knew it would look bad if he wrestled the microphone away from her. So they just waited for another woman to come and take it away from her, apparently.
Wow. Chicago Board of Elections could not comment on Flores' allegations, but reminds anyone with election complaints, call a hotline set up by the state's attorney's office. Today,
watch break.
Interesting. Here's Mike Pence criticizes Donald Trump for his role in Jan 6.
Former Vice President Mike Pence now sharply criticizing his former boss at an annual dinner for politicians and journalists this weekend. Pence was very critical of former President Trump's role in the January 6 Capitol riots. No cameras or recording devices were allowed to be in that dinner. He said at the time Trump put his family in danger and that history will, quote, hold Donald Trump accountable. Pence also condemned Transportation Secretary.
This is another indication that they don't want him. Like a lot of the establishment Republicans, they don't want Trump. They don't want his crazy. The only thing they do
want
want
losing bet.
Yeah,
he's not going to win no matter what he does at this point.
Yeah. And former South Bend Mayor Pete Buttigieg at the event for taking paternity leave after the adoption of his children. These remarks come during reports that Pence is laying the groundwork to make a bid for president in 2024. He has not yet announced any campaign.
See, the GOP right now is in a situation where you can't win the primary without Donald Trump, but you can't win the fucking election with Donald Trump. So they're kind of fucked no matter what they do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's kind of it's a catch-22. Here's a story about the guy who threw the shoe at George Bush back in the day in Iraq.
Oh,
and I guess
the fucking legend, the hero.
I guess in the Muslim world, throwing a shoe at someone is like really bad, like a big insult.
This is the moment Iraqi journalist Muntaza al-Zaidi hurled his shoes.
Look at George Bush. George Bush is a ninja. And he's kind of smirking at him, too.
Talks big, but he's fighting having to talk to the Jan 6 committee.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, he doesn't want to go. I mean, Nick Fuentes was subpoenaed by Jan 6 committee, and he never did it. Because you can just plead the fifth and not show up. It's not like you're going to court, you know.
Did they actually, did they try and depose Fuentes?
I believe they did. I believe they did.
Really?
I believe so.
Crazy.
President George W. Bush during a news conference in Baghdad. It was December 14th, 2008.
He's all like, don't worry about it.
Nearly 6 years after US-led forces invaded Iraq. Al-Zaidi's act was meant to show his anger at the corruption and chaos that's marred his country following the invasion.
Well, I mean, I'm not a fan of him, but you assaulted the President of the United States, which is the country that was occupying your country at the time, so you were going to get in trouble. You got in trouble. Yeah, I mean...
Now,
no
looking
good
back
deed
at the
goes
footage almost
unpunished.
15 years later, he is still furious.
وهاي الصورة تبقى يعني دليل على أنه في يوم ما شخص بسيط قدر يقول لهذا المتغطرس بكل قوته وجبروته وما يملك من سلاح وإعلام ومال ونفوذ إنه يقول له لا أنت خطأ، أنت قتلت شعب كامل، أنت غيرت مصائر بلدان سواء العراق سواء أفغانستان لبنان سوريا في كل المنطقة.
In the Arab world, throwing shoes at someone is considered a deep insult. Bush, standing next to the then Iraqi Prime Minister Nouri al-Maliki, ducked to avoid the footwear.
The duck was so
There's
fast.
an understandable debate over whether the war was worth fighting.
The US president had been criticized across the Middle East for his decision to oust Saddam Hussein, an action launched based on false...
So I just pulled this from govinfo.gov, and I think there may have been a deposition. Good afternoon. This is the deposition of Nicholas Fuentes conducted by the House Select Committee to investigate the January 6th attack on the United States, blah, blah, blah. And here's like the transcript from it. Joseph, his middle name is Joseph. Yeah. So this is interesting. There's some redacted stuff in here. But yeah, it looks like he was deposed. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's fucking nutty, dude.
To US intelligence that the Iraqi leader had amassed weapons of mass destruction. Al-Zaidi ended up serving 6 months in prison for assaulting a visitor.
It's not that long. I mean, honestly, like, I thought it would have been way worse.
Head of state. He says he has never regretted throwing his shoes at Bush.
لما طلعت ما اختلف عندهم.
I feel like if I threw my shoes at the president in the U.S., I'd go to jail for a lot longer. I don't know.
Yeah, probably. Almost definitely.
Yeah.
يعني نعم الشوق إلى الحرية الشخصية إلى الهواء إلى إنه أنت تقدر تستطيع أن تمارس حياتك الإنسانية مثل ما هي ولكن أنا خرجت من
He was a release from prison to a bigger prison, which was where he lived.
أكبر شلون من الزنزانة الانفرادية حولوني إلى زنزانة أكبر من عندها مع 20 شخص. أنا حولوني إلى زنزانة أكبر بها يمكن بها 30 مليون شخص.
Al-Zaidi also blames Washington for installing a political elite that plundered Iraq's wealth.
Yeah, it was fucking awful. It was one of the. Yeah, it was terrible. Like so many people I knew, you know, like when I was in my 20s, went to Iraq or Afghanistan. You know, and some came back. Some didn't come back because they died, and some people came back with lifelong injuries, whether it be mental or physical.
I live with somebody who suffered from that shit, so yeah, it's rough.
21 and up, tubes.
That's right.
20 years after the invasion, he says the same corrupt elite continues to ruin the nation.
أمريكا جاءت بمعمل لتدوير النفايات في العراق وهذا المعمل أنتج لنا نخبة تتداور فيما بينها. تدوير غير صحي لهذه النفايات. نفسهم من دخلوا مع المحتل الأمريكي للعراق ما زالوا يحكمون من 20 سنة رغم كل الإخفاقات والسرقات. وتعرف
It sounded like he just said maggot with an F.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, did you hear that? Hold on.
يحكمون من 20 سنة رغم كل الإخفاقات
I'm sorry, it just sounded like it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. I don't know what that word was, but
وتعرف أمريكا جيدا أنها جاءت بأشباه سياسيين.
Hoping to make a difference, he ran for an Iraqi parliament seat in 2018.
That would have been hilarious if he ran on the platform. I was the guy who threw the shoe at George Bush and got elected. Doesn't sound like he got
I would vote for pretty much anyone in the U.S. who did that. So yeah.
He failed to win the election, but that has not stopped him from opposing what he sees as a corrupt political class.
أنا ما فزت بالانتخابات وهذا أمر طبيعي في ظل وجود هؤلاء المزورين نسميهم، ولكن هذا لا ينزع مني صفة المعارض لهذه الكتلة أو هذا الطغم.
Literally, George Bush was like, "These are the people who tried to kill my dad." So it's like George Bush's personal vendetta against, another country because they tried to kill his dad sent a bunch of other people's dads and children to war to die.
Right.
And that's not even mentioning all the children and shit that were killed that lived in those countries that we went to. There was all kinds of civilian casualties. It's such a dumb move to like get into a warfare situation like that too, where it's like guerrilla warfare. Like it's unclear who's on your side and who's just like a civilian and who's like insurgents, and it's just a horrible quagmire to get bogged down in.
There's how like there's been a lot of people that are super like fetishizing about there will be people who are like, oh, what are you going to do if you want to like fight against the government, your Second Amendment, blah, 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 blah. Mm-hmm. And every time somebody starts saying something like that, like the military has like tanks and shit. Well, yeah, I get that. But like Afghanistan, Iraq, like Vietnam, I'm sorry, man. Like there are ways in which to fight, like on a home turf guerrilla
There's ways
warfare.
to fight, but ways to win, probably not.
We didn't win.
Well,
we didn't win Afghanistan.
I didn't say anything about winning
Vietnam. I know, but that's what I'm saying is like.
Well, you're talking about fighting. But it's kind of a weird comparison because you're talking about fighting our own military on our own land where like there's bases everywhere.
Wars have like two parts. There's like invasion and then occupation. Like we are really good at winning invasion, but we are fucking terrible at occupation.
Correct. Right.
And occupation is the hard part that requires way more resources than invasion does.
That comes after the shock and awe.
It's called nation building. We got to be accurate on this. Nation building.
We should be building our nation, not nations we destroy.
So John just did like an interview with Petraeus about this exact topic like not too long ago, which was fantastic. And if you haven't seen it, you should check it out.
I don't know, man. It's fucking crazy.
بالعراق وبقيت أناضل بالطرق القديمة مالتي الكلاسيكية هي الاحتجاجات.
I love that move.
I guess I want to make one more point about this. Like the war in Ukraine right now, Russia has not even fucking hit the occupation stage after a year. They're still in the invasion phase. So the fact that they think that there's any realistic chance that they're going to win this war if and when they finally do get to occupation is a fucking like pipe dream. It's never going to happen. So they're going to
go well too.
No matter what.
Like if they somehow manage to get there, they
literally don't have enough troops to do occupation at this point.
Yeah,
true.
Yeah. Let's get back into some other stuff. I've got. No, I don't want to play that yet. All right, let's do. This might be interesting. Let's see.
Tonight I met you at the Grand Hotel, and I said you were boring. You guys were all boring. You look like fucking all uncomfortable. Remember how excited you said I was? I was like the best guy you ever had.
I remember well before 9/11 people from the Bush administration were out talking about regime change. A war with Iraq was always going to happen.
Well, what? The fucking vice president was like a former like CEO or like board member of Halliburton, and who got contracts to go over in the Middle East? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like, I
Their
don't know.
stock price was pretty high.
I'll be right back.
Close together.
So no one saw this coming. Elisa Jordana had a breakup with the Spartan guy. It's funny because it always it always happens. Like Elisa Jordana will have some new like orbiter around her, and she will like mildly act interested, but the other person's like fucking and obsessed with her. And then she always finds a way to like flip it on them where they become like enemies. It's kind of masterful how she does it.
That spring, and then once I did the shit with Billy John, everything changed because I was the most polarizing and exciting. Fuck you. You always try to put me down because you're so obsessed with me. You're a fucking bona fide sociopath. And bona fide sociopaths are very attractive to people that they're very, very interested in. And you know this is the truth. I broke you down, bitch. That's why you're getting humbled right now. You're acting like a little fucking submissive, right? You're going to be stuck in my dick suit. Make no mistake about it.
I'm not sure. I don't know if this is Spartan on the phone. I don't know who this is on the phone.
Spartan, we're done.
Oh, it is Spartan. Ah.
It's over. It's done for you. I tried to help you, and you were just unable to be helped. I'm sick of you. You're not funny.
I don't know who this is. So this is the new one, whoever this guy is.
He needs to move on with someone. I should set him up with someone.
I should set him up with someone.
I need to set him up with someone so he stops calling. I don't even like his calls anymore. That's the truth. I don't like him.
What crime did I miss?
Just trolling you constantly. What your show is, a troll show.
Not a troll show. It's not a troll show.
It's not a troll show.
Nope.
No, it's not troll.
I mean, it kinda is.
Yeah.
It's a real show.
Real troll show.
It's not a real troll show. Yeah, hello, how can I help you?
I mean, Lucifer, can listen.
Yes.
I hear ya.
Oh man, I can't even hear what she's saying. I think that's Egypt Beauty, but I can't hear her. You know who she is?
I know who Egypt Beauty is. Yeah, like I remember the Elisa and Egypt Beauty having that like big fucking tiff and shit. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Is that a spot? That looks like a spot. That looked like a spot we just passed.
It's like a parking spot.
He's not even in the running.
I can't even hear Egypt Beauty, so it's like pointless. It's pointless. I was gonna watch some more of that, but it's just pointless.
You know what's not pointless though? Liking the stream and sending in your Streamlabs.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever the case may be in your part of the world. I am Justin E. Mahalo. And I'm making this video because I want to tell you something. Do you guys remember a few weeks ago I shaved off the beard? Do you remember that?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know why I shaved off the beard? Are you ready to find out why I shaved off the beard?
No, I really don't care.
Nope.
Yeah.
Why not? I went for a job interview, people. That's right. Because right now,
the only time you shave. Yep.
I feel like you should probably not be telling the internet this because they're just going to fuck it up for you.
Yeah, they're just going to find out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Probably.
He overshares, and it's always to his detriment. He got really mad at me and made a video talking about how I'm an asshole and like how I alter the perspective of everything. He was really butthurt about a lot of stuff. It was pretty funny.
Oh.
Yeah. And then he deleted it, but I downloaded the video, so I still have it.
The carnival is only a seasonal job.
Yeah, he's a carny. He's circus folk.
Why would you have to shave for an interview for that type of job?
No. He was trying to get a different job because the carnival is seasonal.
Available all year round. It's not available during the winter time.
It's just, not only should you not tell the internet that, you should just not tell the internet anything. Like, just don't.
In fact, don't be on the internet.
Your life will improve as a result. I promise you.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Money's
become a floating skull on the
tight
internet.
right now, and I mean extremely tight. And none of you guys like donating to me, but you donate to Rick Rude, one of the biggest racist people on the internet. You'll donate to Rick Rude, but you won't fucking donate to me. Why?
You calling other people racist is hilarious because there's a video of you screaming at Dragnut, calling him the N-word and calling his kids like zebra babies and shit.
No,
oh
really?
Yeah, yeah, it's a crazy meltdown.
He hasn't done,
you haven't heard that? You haven't heard that, dude?
No.
That is like a classic.
He'll scream slurs and threaten to kill people and just. Yeah, it's.
I gotta be honest with you. I have never seen this guy before.
What?
I am actually in the same boat as Jeff. I
This
have
is
actually
emo
never seen this guy either.
Hollywolf.
I think
like edited one where he's like screaming at the top of his lungs.
Oh, I have it. Yeah. I still have it.
It's like
I think I must have just not watched the episodes where you guys watched them. You know,
you have no idea the fucking depths of fucking rage and insanity that this guy has.
Yeah. He. Hold on.
Yeah.
I got the only thing I remember this guy.
Wednesday night, I'll meet you at Government Center, Gary. Government Center in Boston, and I will kick your ass. I will meet you in Boston, and I will kick your fucking ass, Gary. And I'm sitting in a dirty fucking diaper all fucking day long.
He wears
wait.
He wears diapers. He has he claims it's for health reasons, but it's really a fetish. And he's into that like diaper furry shit, like diaper fur type shit.
I warned you. I told you. You had no idea.
Wow.
So
where does the emo come in?
That's not
Oh, he's also gay. He's married to a man that looks like Jerry Garcia.
my husband.
Wow.
I'm coming Wednesday for you, Gary. Government Center, 5 o'clock, Wednesday night. Be there.
5 for emo.
For Venti? Where I didn't play any Venti, but I appreciate it.
I'm gonna kill you, motherfucker. I'm gonna fucking kill you.
This is incredible.
He's a lying fucking faggot. That's what Gary is, and I'm gonna kill him.
There's so much of this.
Yeah. I edited this down. It was like almost 2 hours long, and I edited it down to 20 minutes.
Government Center, Boston, Massachusetts, 5 o'clock. You better be there Wednesday, fuckface. 5 o'clock, Wednesday, Government Center, Boston, Massachusetts.
We need to have energy for actual mania.
I fucking love this
I
so
knew it
much.
was
This
that
is incredible.
Gary impersonating my husband.
So I skipped over the part where someone was trolling him by doing a fake interview with his husband, and some guy was impersonating his husband, was being like, "Oh, emo, yeah, emo. He just sits around in his poopies all day. It's really weird." Yeah, because he wears the diapers.
I knew it was that fucking faggot. I'll kill you, Gary. I'll fucking kill you.
He's gonna fucking kill you, Gary.
It's on, motherfucker! It's fucking on!
5 o'clock, Government Center. Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm going to Boston Wednesday, guys. Watch me.
He drove all the way to Boston to fight a guy that like wasn't even going to show up.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He ended up driving like 5 hours.
Gary.
Yeah, Gary just didn't show up.
At 5 o'clock.
You
I'll
gotta
be there
admire
at
that dedication.
Yep.
the fucking green train line.
He showed up and showed out.
Meet me right at the fucking T station. Green Line Government Center.
Government Center.
I'll ride the fucking train to Boston. I'll come out of the fucking subway, Gary, and then I'll fucking kick your motherfucking ass. Gary's a faggot!
I want to play the part where, hold on.
Gone into a million.
Oh, here it is. 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 This part is so good. Hold on. I got to go back just a little bit. This is the part that like made him freak out. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Oh, God. God, this part is so good.
Okay, that's fine. Somebody using my husband's name, they think they're fucking cute. That would be the one Gary shit stain, by the way. That's who would be doing that. Gary shit stain who would be doing. Come on.
Down a little bit. He's a little upset.
It was Gary the faggot, didn't I?
Here we go.
Quiet him down a little bit. He's a little upset right now. He's gonna be okay. So I know.
You think you're funny, Gary? You think you're fucking funny, Gary? You're a low-life cocksucker, Gary! You're a low-life cunt, Gary! You're a shitbag, Gary! You're a shitbag!
Now when I pull it back, you think that it'd just be a little poopies, but no. He likes to sit in it all fucking day. I come in after my fucking drunken nap, and there he is, all fucking stinking it up, flies everywhere. It's fucking gross.
I mean, the man's just trying to take a nap, and here you go, and your nasty ass diaper.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Oh, when they get to the part about why he's racist, it's so fucked up.
You see how he yells that he's out of fucking control? This is what I deal with day and night. You fucking people have no fucking idea.
Somehow they like took over his stream. I don't know how this happened.
And by the way, I don't work at a fucking ski lift because, you know, well, it's a secret between all of us. I can't be trusted with money and stuff. So, oh, look, oh, my stars. It's that dreamboat, Raging Capricorn.
Mike, I have a couple of questions for you.
Sure, shoot, go, sure.
Why is Emo so racist?
Well, it's funny that you ask. You know, when he was in the care facility as a young man, he was raped time and time again from the other boys. And some of those boys were black, and some of the counselors were black.
Yeah, but so why does he hate Somalians and Mexicans and everything?
Because when he'd go into a restroom, he'd be raped all the time, and it was black people and Somalians and Spanish people. They just all raped the shit out of him. That's what he said anyway.
But what is it about Emo that, I mean, I've gone into a million bathrooms and I've never been raped. What is it about Emo that he keeps getting raped in the bathroom?
Chip, you're a fucking faggot! Chip is a faggot!
Why do you think he has to wear the diapers? It's just not safe.
Yeah. This goes on for.
Gonna make me pee my pants. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm gonna timestamp this and watch this fucking segment so many times over.
So I'm gonna play with his fucking zebra family.
Oh my God.
He wants to play with my fucking family. I'll play with his fucking zebra family. His fucking barnyard zebra family. She was any kind of a woman. She was divorced and fucking late. No, I'm not gonna give you the link to my husband, to my fake husband's stream. You call me a fucking pedophile. There's the real fucking pedophile. News Now Houston. That's your real fucking faggot pedophile, but you all still follow that faggot fuck News Now Houston. Don't use them. Fucking faggot! So you think it's funny him making fun of my husband, do you, faggot? Do you think it's funny him making fun of my husband? You fucking faggot!
Yes. Yes, we do. We absolutely do.
Do you understand? I don't care if you have guns. You're a dead man, Ranger Scorpion. If I ever find out where you are, you're fucking dead.
I could fucking hear it through my headphones on the table.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Who wants to know if you'll come over and go on his panel?
That ain't the real Michael, and you know it, faggot.
Yeah, he wants to know if you'll come over and talk to him on his panel.
You're a fucking faggot. You're a low-life fucking piece of shit.
You love me.
No, you're a faggot.
That's why you love me. Emo.
He shows his husband at the end. There he is.
Oh no.
This is another good one. This one.
Well, we meet again.
Oh, here it starts off right away.
Gary is lying again.
Fucking Gary.
Gary's unfortunately
God
has.
damn it, Gary.
Unfortunately, Gary has passed on. Gary's no longer with us. But Gary left some of the best trolling I've ever seen.
We meet again, Gary. We meet
This is the one
again,
where
you
he, like,
little
throws the
faggot.
picture across the room and breaks the glass.
Yeah.
Meet again, you little low-life faggot.
I want to see the part.
It's nothing but lies. Gary has always done nothing but lies. This is why my channel is destroyed, because of Gary lying. He's a goddamn cocksucking liar. He
I thought
lies.
he's been such a good boy in all these calls.
And lies. And all you fucking faggots, you think it's funny. You think it's fucking funny. It's not fucking funny. Fucking funny. He deserves death.
He gets.
It's Gary. That's the reason his channel's gone downhill.
God damn it, Gary.
Lie.
He actually like knocks himself off the internet in a second here, because he like throws something and it knocks him off the internet.
Lie.
Oh.
Because they believe Gary and his faggot lies.
Yeah, start making some more straight lies.
Everything he just said in that video with the old lady and the fucking Henry and all that shit. I never took anybody for $5,000, you idiot.
I love how he yells so much. His lips like tuck in. He's like,
Yeah, he like spits.
That's a
Pure
bullshit
rage.
fucking lie. Gary knows it. Gary's a scumbag. I want Gary dead. Do you hear me? I want him dead.
God damn, man.
This is why he gets trolled, because he like gives these reactions that are just so over the top.
This is fucking gold.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is bullshit. He's destroyed my reputation.
My reputation.
For 11 fucking months now, and you guys think it's funny.
Yeah.
I mean, destroying your reputation, no. Your reaction, fucking priceless.
Nope.
If this is the one I think it is, and it's around like halfway in, like he actually breaks some shit by throwing it halfway across the room.
Well, yeah, and it knocks him offline.
Anybody to give me Gary's docs? I dare ya.
He's like, give me Gary's docs now. He's asking for the docs.
Oh,
You know what? Now that picture's gonna go off the wall.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
And I'm smashing it.
Now he's offline. You hear that dong like that. And he comes back. All right, here he is. Here he is.
Oh, yeah, there we go. We're back.
Yeah. This is where it really heats up here.
Creme de la creme.
Of course, when I threw Gary's fucking picture, it just happened to hit the power pack in the back of the fucking computer and knock me off air. But you know what? This is what's going to Gary's picture. And you know what? This is what I think of it. That's what I think of Gary's picture. How do you like that now? Do you like it, Gary? You made another bald-faced lie about me. You made another bald-faced lie about me, you cocksucker! You know goddamn well that was a fucking lie! That was a fucking lie! You cunt!
The video just adds so much to it.
Yeah. I know.
He needs to have his camera on every time.
Yes.
Oh my god.
He's very animated.
One thing,
The sound
I did not expect
as it hit the wall was just perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I didn't expect, like, I know you played video of him before, but picture of him before, but the actual like voice body after this, tying them together, you don't expect, you expect it to sound like Trumpster Bob.
He has
but it doesn't.
He has a cartoon voice.
Exactly.
I think he's wearing a skirt too.
I think so.
Yeah. It's weird. He's a big Trump fan too, but he's gay and like he made when Roe versus Wade got overturned, he was like, "Yeah, abortion is murder." So he's like he's very right wing. It's interesting. He can't even tear this up. It's so funny. He has to use scissors.
This gets destroyed.
So
the war is back on, Gary. You did this. Back on. Not me. The war is back on, you fucking faggot.
Why is he destroying his own shit?
That was something that Gary sent him when they called a truce at one point. There's another video I saw of Emo where Gary sent him something and he drove all the way to like this giant trash compactor and dropped the thing into a trash compactor and smashed it. It's like, why would you go through all this work? Just put it in the garbage if you don't want it.
You almost have to admire that visceral rage and hate.
Back on.
I saw the video.
Like one of him just like slamming his fists on the fucking desk too.
Yeah.
You want to make a liar video saying that I stole money from an elderly woman? You want to make up lies, Gary? And then you call it it's all a good fun? This is not fun to destroy the reputation of somebody.
Here comes his buddies trying to talk him down.
Emo. What happened?
Fun! It's making lies and lies and lies.
I mean, Mike.
Emo, calm down. Talk to me, bro.
Oh my gosh, he really does sound like
Shanny.
Shanny.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Golden Eyes, you like Gary? You think him making a fucking fake video of me scamming an elderly woman is funny? You don't think that's crossing?
This guy's name is Emo Brother. I don't know if he's literally Emo's brother or if.
What's
going on now?
What's going on now? What a terrible camera angle, too. Why would you want the camera behind you?
I don't know.
Bro, take a deep breath, calm down. Talk to me. What's going on?
My fucking reputation since December.
Since December! Calm down.
Say again, I had it muted. What's going on now?
Something with Gary. What happened?
Live video about me stealing money from an elderly woman. Where he knows the whole fucking video.
There was a drama where he did take money from an elderly woman. That is confirmed.
It's a lie.
Okay.
I mean, Right there, Ben. He said it was a lie.
Oh. Well, since you put it that way.
believe Gary, we know Gary lies, right?
Yes. This.
In fact, I hear all he has are lies. And lies and lies.
I've heard a few other things about Gary, but I don't think I can repeat them.
He's
on
a
air.
maggot with an F?
That's one of them.
He might be a bundle of sticks. We don't know.
We talked
That's
about
not
this.
a good friend, Jen. That's crossing the fucking line.
I understand that, Emo. I understand that. But at the same time, Emo, we already talked about this over in the other platform.
Again, have you ever been so angry you cannot form Fs?
They're like
you can't do it with your mouth. You're so angry.
And it's actually better because like when you're angry, you naturally want to make that sound too. It's just
exactly.
It's real easy. Just
Maggot.
It's fucking knife. I swear to God.
They're doing like he's a dog that's misbehaving.
Right, yeah.
No.
What is it? He's trying to name his tools of punishment.
In a shouting match.
That would be amazing. Marty!
Yes.
Marty, I wish Gary was still around because it could be Gary and Marty versus Emo and Cyrax. That would be a crazy tag team match.
Yeah.
You know better than that. You're better than everybody. You know that, brother. You know that.
I like how there's the TV on in the background. What the fuck is this?
This ain't like Gary.
It's almost like the. It's almost like the video is like they caught him at work, and this is like the security footage.
Why even have a Why even have a camera that's behind you showing the back of your head in your computer screens? That's so stupid.
That's
Did that video now. Like he lied about the Texas pool, and everybody believed it.
Emo. Nobody's believing it. We just had a good stream earlier.
I mean,
nobody believes what anybody's putting out.
Emo, everybody knows that you're actually a good person, Emo.
Yeah.
Don't believe what anybody says. It's all a bunch of bullshit.
The guy needs one of these.
Now he's got a knife.
Hey.
No. Emo, no.
Emo, no. Bad Emo. Bad Emo. They're gonna put him in his crate for 10 minutes.
We fucking broke Skelly.
I don't know why it hit me that hard, but it did.
Imagine them hitting the fucking diaper fur wolf with a rolled up newspaper.
Yeah.
Yes.
A spray bottle. They'll spray him in the face with a spray bottle. We'll watch a little more of this, but I gotta run to the bathroom. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back.
No wonder he's so angry. Gary probably smoked his catnip.
Do we know what his persona is?
There is a picture of it that like is at the beginning of some of these videos. Yeah, it's like I think it's like a blue wolf.
Oh,
and it is wearing a diaper.
Oh.
Oh fuck! No,
Diaper. Yeah. I mean, none of that's shocking to me. I used to play Second Life, so you know.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yep. Yeah, I don't really understand the psychological impetus for people to just unabashedly throw themselves online like that. You know, like if I had some kind of kink that was horrendously embarrassing, nobody would ever know.
No.
Like ever. Like that would be like the deep dark secret, you know? Like no fucking way, man. What's your deep dark secret, Magicas?
Fuck. I have to pick one that I'm revealing to the world right now that's not gonna get me like destroyed in life. Fuck.
I mean, or it could get you destroyed. Whatever. I'm easy.
Yeah. God damn it! All right, what can I say here that's not gonna totally end me? Skelly,
That's
you
his
do yours
fucking
first. Give me a
persona.
second to think about it.
That is a blue wolf in a diaper. Yeah. Yep. Thank you. We already know about my homeless fast food take. That's not a dark secret. Come on.
No, like that's the thing. Like I'm pretty open about most of the things in my life. So the things that I don't talk about online are for pretty good reasons. So.
I think there has to be like some kind of psychological, I don't want to say damage because I don't want to be like, judgy or some shit, but there just has to be like some psychological impetus, something like that somebody's lacked for so fucking long that they're just willing to be like, yeah, I love diapers, just like being a furry is whatever. It's cool. I know lots of furries and they're fine, but like, it's just a whole nother level to be like, hi, this is my name. This is my face. Diapers, yay! Like, dude, no, I can't. I don't understand. I don't get it.
I honestly think too, in a way, right? It's like right now, we're in a chat. Oh, it's good. It's having fun. Technically, you're like what? Like 300? How many people are watching now? 250? 260?
Yeah.
I guess 260 people are watching this, and it doesn't feel like that though. And I think that like that is a part of it, but also I'm imagining like Jen and Emo Brother, right, are probably also in that scene. So to him, it's like, oh, I'm talking to my friends, and this is perfectly normal. And so us as outsiders are going, what the fuck are you doing?
All right, you know what? I know what I'm going to tell you. My deep dark secrets. I love fucking JRPGs, and I love Final Fantasy, but I never fucking actually completed Final Fantasy VI.
Wow.
How
okay. That's actually the only one I have ever finished.
Didn't they number them differently?
It's like the best one.
Isn't the numbering of like the first 10 Final Fantasies weird because there were Japanese releases and?
It's because 2 and 3 were released in Japan, but they didn't release them in the U.S. until much later on. So when we got 2 and 3, it was actually 4 and 6, and then we also didn't get 5.
Right.
I think the first time they released it here is on PlayStation.
So
which I actually have sitting right here.
Our Final Fantasy 3 is actually Final Fantasy 6, and it is arguably the best one out of all of them, and it's the only one that I ever finished.
I will say my favorite is 4, but like I've really taken a liking to 5, and it's like really close to my favorite now.
Yeah. I mean, I'll admit, like, I fucking play porn games. I don't give a fuck, man. Who gives a shit?
There we go.
Real Chad hours.
Yeah, there we go. I have my PlayStation copy of 5 here, but I found out the hard way that my disc is so scratched up I can't play it in my fucking PS2 anymore.
Oh, God damn it.
That's brutal.
Emo, drop it
That's what
now.
the guy needs.
Emo, calm down. Take a breather. If you need to walk away for a little bit.
He knows 98% of that shit on this channel is a bull-freight lie, and he's got people believing it as fact.
Emo, nobody believes it, bud.
Nobody
So
believes it.
heard the whole chat earlier.
He's trying to push your buttons. You know that.
Nobody believes it.
A lot of people believe it.
Jesus, I wish everybody would leave my fucking brother alone.
I wish everyone would leave my brother alone. I think he is Emo's brother. I don't know.
Maybe.
Rock if I have a stroke. None of you do.
Emo.
You want me to have a stroke on the air.
On the air. Oh, stop.
I mean, I'm kind of surprised he hasn't.
Like that.
You're not saying that.
Nobody
I even unblocked the faggot, and he still makes videos!
What?
By the way, Diablo 4 launches at 9 a.m. Pacific time tomorrow, and I've already got it. I've already got it downloaded. They let me download it for the early.
Does anybody want to buy it for me?
I think you get a free code for the beta if you go to KFC and buy a Double Down. I think I read that.
Is that true? Really?
I don't know. I So I don't know if that's true or not. I remember hearing about
Go to KFC and buy a double down.
At least it's
Is
not
it
a
like
Baconator.
just for the day or the week, or is it just like the beta's now open?
The beta opens tomorrow at 9 a.m. my time, and then they're gonna basically it's the early access betas for anyone who pre-purchased the game, and then there's an open beta after that goes from the 24th to the 27th.
Yeah, it is okay. So KFC did actually like tweet this. So yeah, I guess you do get a code for the thing with the double down. So
that's insane.
Yeah, I don't understand it, but the link is there. You can go and see it on their own Twitter yourself.
That's wacky.
Now he gets put back on the ban list. Now you don't get to come
How
on my
dare I
panel.
question
For the last
Lord
week, it
Magic
was
uses knowledge of fast food corporations.
Yeah, I that just sounds crazy to me, but I guess it is what it is, you know.
So is the KF console, but I mean they did that too.
Invitation.
The KF console.
Now your faggot ass will never be allowed on my fucking.
I will say, Magicus, that there wouldn't be a Wendy's without KFC.
Yeah,
because Dave Thomas worked for Colonel Sanders at KFC for a very long time. He was one of the higher ups there, and that's where he got the money and the know-how to start Wendy's. And actually, Wendy's uses the same pressure cooker fryers that KFC uses to cook their chicken.
I will say KFC does rank pretty highly for me on the fast food tier list.
I think Popeyes is way better than KFC.
Maybe that's just it could just be a result of the fact that KFC has always been closer to where I live than Popeyes has been. So,
okay.
I'm in love with the fucking mashed potatoes and gravy.
Yeah, the chicken at KFC is objectively better than the chicken at Popeyes. But Popeyes is no, it's true. But Popeyes is better in every other way.
What?
Better sides, better options for non just straight up fried chicken. But then again, Church's beats out all of them.
Dude, Hannibal would attack you right now. I literally
Hannibal's wrong.
I literally troll Hannibal with Church's chicken. You know, Popeyes bought Church's and kind of let them go to shit for a little while.
I know. That was kind of a bummer.
All right, so I'm gonna poll the audience.
God, we're turning this into another fast food debate.
But it's not a debate. Well, it's not a debate about like class warfare and shit like that. So I'm fine.
Be. We can go there.
No, I don't want to.
Time.
Oh, nope.
All right. So KFC, Church's, Popeyes, those are the three biggest fried chicken chains, I would say. So I will now ask the community. I'm guessing Popeyes is going to win because Popeyes is most people's favorite. We have a local place here called Ezel's, which is really good. Really, really, really good locally here.
I mean, I don't think they do fried chicken, but Wingstop also has pretty cool flavors for their stuff.
Well, yeah. I'm just going with the fried chicken chains now.
Yeah, because they do.
I mean,
more,
honestly,
wings and tendies. So
honestly, Korean wings, Korean fried chicken blows all of these other chains away.
I know Wingstop does Korean flavored stuff, and it is good.
Yeah.
Kind of
Here we have actual Koreans making it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's better.
Yeah. Raising Cane's is chicken tenders, so I don't count it. I'm counting actual fried chicken. So on the bone,
right?
Battered,
right? Raising Cane's doesn't count.
So I could only vote KFC then. I've actually never had Popeyes fried. I've only had chicken tenders from, and I've actually never went to Church's, so I have to vote KFC's.
Yeah.
I don't even. Where is there? Are there even churches in this part of the country?
I don't know.
I used to eat churches when I lived in Ohio.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've never seen it here, so I've never had it.
Let's see. Yeah, where are the locations?
Right now, I can tell you, KFC is literally the closest fast food place to my house.
Locations.
There is one in. There's some in Washington.
Yeah. I see that. Federal Way, Des
Way.
Moines. I think they say it like Des Moines, Lakewood.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Down in
Federal Way
Oregon.
isn't too far away from me.
No,
but it's like, why would I drive all the way to
For
Federal
Church's
Way?
Chicken?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I mean, I'll drive all the way up to Seattle just to go get some Dick's Drive-In. Like Dick's Drive-In.
Yeah, that's a very special place. That's a very, very special place.
I've never actually had Chick-fil-A, so I don't know.
Chick-fil-A is pretty common here.
I had it once, and I was disappointed.
I'm not a huge fan of it. Like, it's just kind of mid to me. But
Here's the thing.
whatever.
Here's the thing.
It's definitely.
Here's the thing that doesn't make any sense. There's a Chick-fil-A, I think, in the Atlanta Falcons football stadium, but they don't open on Sundays.
No Chick-fil-A open Sundays.
Right.
So lame.
Yeah.
And most football games happen on Sunday. So why do they have a space in a... I can't remember which football stadium it is. Let's see. Chick-fil-A.
That's pretty interesting. What the fuck?
Mercedes-Benz Stadium. So is that in New Orleans?
Let's see. I don't remember, if I'm honest.
Yeah, it says, is there a Chick-fil-A in Mercedes-Benz Stadium? And there is. It's right there. It's a football stadium, though. And basically they're saying, well, we're open for all the other events.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Yep.
What the
This
fuck, man?
Chat says the best thing about Chick-fil-A is the flavor of bigotry.
And even that aside, it was mediocre at best. Like, even ignoring that.
Sure.
I mean, it's one of the better joints around me, but at the same time, it's just like, I'll eat there. But it's fast food. It's like nothing to break down the door about, right?
Yeah, like a lot of the southern fast food places, I should be more familiar with, but like
Whataburger.
You know, I lived in New Orleans, so like, why in the fuck would I ever eat fast food? Like living in New Orleans,
Popeyes.
That's
Popeyes.
No. And also, like, fast food in New Orleans is the worst food on the fucking planet. Like Rallies. Ugh. Oh my god.
They had Rallies in Ohio too.
Rallies is disgusting.
You're wrong.
Ugh. Dude, well, try it in New Orleans, dude.
Okay.
That's the thing.
No, because then
Like-
I have to go to New Orleans.
Well, New Orleans is awesome. No, New Orleans is fucking.
No,
New Orleans is amazing.
Not a fan.
Have you been there?
Yes, I've been there.
Doesn't Monty?
I would not
live
talk
there?
about it. I would not talk about it if I hadn't been there. No, yeah, I've been there.
You
I've
should
been
go
there.
with
Not a
me.
fan. No, I don't want to go. All
I'm
right.
gonna be in New Orleans. I'm gonna be in New Orleans in May.
Have fun.
I will. I'm gonna.
Yeah, fuck Dragnut. Don't pick on
calm
G-Man.
down.
Come on.
Oh, see
Don't
Dragnut coming around
pick on
again.
G-Man.
Go pick on G-Man.
Yeah, no, for sure, Cheech. Like NOLA is New Orleans is legitimately better than any place in Ohio.
Okay.
And still go fuck yourself.
Why don't you go feed some homeless people in the woods some Wendy's, Jeff?
Go buy them a 4-for-4.
Because
I was willing to make a
afford it.
truce with
Gotta buy
Gary
them
until he
4-for-4,
fucking made
then
that
you can afford it.
video. Now it's
Okay,
over.
well-
now there'll be no fucking truce.
Okay, listen. Once again, Lady Di, fuck up. Okay? Once again, you know, we already talked about this, and we were prepared for it, that Gary and everybody was going to run with it for a little bit.
Let them do whatever they want. We know.
Actually, I
You know
wonder
what?
if
I'm tired of.
he's not freaking out. Okay. Anyway. No, I straight up, no lie, would rather move back to Ohio than move to New Orleans. Easily. I mean, first of all, pretty fucking awful crime rate there. Okay. That's fine.
Yeah. It's not. I mean, it's bad, but you just. Have
It's
to
one
know,
of the
like,
highest
where to-
violent crime rates in the country.
No, in the world, actually. Let's be honest and give it the proper respect on its name, okay? And you're right. But it's like with any other places, like you just know where not to go.
How about the parts that are underwater?
Yeah, I think the thing for me would be the weather, because I don't like the heat and humidity that much.
Yeah, you would not enjoy that. Look, honestly, Ben, the parts that are underwater are the safest in the city.
Are there like, I don't know though, are there like barracudas or something like that? I don't know. Are there alligators?
There are gators. There are a lot of gators.
I don't know. So
gators
probably not.
everywhere. And also,
and I don't care what Cheech Wizard says. You live in a fucking van, dude.
No. It's a really nice fucking van, though.
No, I don't care.
No, look, I'm a snowman. I'm not going to get used to the humidity, okay?
Yeah, the South, it's like you step outside and just throws a blanket on you. It's miserable.
You get used to it after a while. So I'll put it this way, Ben. I would rather visit New Orleans than visit anywhere in Ohio. But if I had to choose to live someplace, there are places in Ohio that I would be willing to live for. I would be willing to live for like a year, and I would not want to live in New Orleans for a year unless I had a lot of money. A lot of money in New Orleans.
A lot of money can make anywhere good.
It's just
I didn't even mention Ohio. It was Cheech that did. Like, I don't live in Ohio, and I haven't even been to Ohio in almost a decade. So that shows you where my Ohio loyalties lie. But to be truthful, yeah, I would rather move back to Ohio than live anywhere in the South. Pretty much anywhere in the South.
Try living in Texas.
Yeah.
Disagree. There are places that are really,
I'm not
really
gonna
great.
live in Texas. Fuck that egghead.
There's some places in Texas that I like, actually. Northeastern Texas is pretty nice, actually. I enjoyed Dallas. Every time I went through Dallas, I actually had a really good time.
Yeah. No thanks.
It's true. I'm going to have so much fun in New Orleans, and you don't even know what you're missing out on. But you never know what you're missing out on because I can never get you to go anywhere.
I go places. I just don't. You go to all the places I don't like.
You literally never go to any place that I suggest. Never.
You just suggest all the places I don't like.
No, I've never actually suggested you go to any of those places. I'm like, why don't you come down and visit me, and I'm going to show you the coast. We're going to have some fun.
I can do that.
Crazy. I know, but you still haven't. You know.
Magicus, am I the only one that kind of feels like we're trying to play a video game while mom and dad's arguing in the background?
I hate that. I hate those analogies. People use that shit all the time. It's so lame.
I'm sure there are plenty of things that I would enjoy doing.
We're not arguing.
Like, if we're going to go out in the woods and fucking shoot guns and stuff, that sounds great. I would love to do that.
Oh, yeah, that'd be amazing.
I'm not into that at all.
I enjoy
Like,
going down to fucking New Orleans because
I'm not into shooting guns at all.
See, this is why people say you're a metrosexual, Ben. Okay?
Do people say that? I'm fine with it. I just never heard anyone actually say that.
Like, you don't want to ride no four-wheelers on the dunes.
Nope,
you don't want to go shoot no guns.
I don't want
to
to.
Camping.
I'm fine with camping. I never said I didn't want to go camping. I just don't. Yeah, I'm not into shooting guns. Like, I don't think.
When I described the way I go camping, you were like,
well, yeah, some of it.
You weren't too terribly into it.
No, yeah. I mean,
there's no bathrooms when I go camping.
I'm fine with no bathroom. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just bring a fucking thing of wet wipes to wipe my ass with.
Yeah, you dig a little cat hole and fucking wipe your ass with
Yeah, I'm
wet
okay with
wipes.
that. I'm just not interested in like shooting guns. Never really been interested in that. There's
Ben got to go to the Oregon coast, Astoria, Seaside.
I've been to parts of the Oregon coast before.
So much fun stuff to do out there. I used to go every summer.
Yeah, I've been to parts of the Oregon coast before.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, man, you give me one long weekend and I'm just gonna change your whole fucking world. Whole world. We'll go camping, we'll go fucking shoot some guns, we'll ride some four-wheelers around on the beach, then we're gonna eat a fuck ton, a heroic dose of mushrooms, and go run down the beach where the phosphorescent like algae hits in the water. So as you run, it's like you're running on blue lightning and shit. It's gonna be awesome.
Blue lightning.
Yeah, dude. It's
I want
fucking
black
crazy.
lightning.
Racist. I don't know what that means.
Black Lightning was a DC character. I think.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to come camping.
Yeah.
Got to do it.
Oh, did they make... They made Black Lightning into a movie in 2018. I forgot about that.
They did,
Really?
yeah. I never saw it.
Yeah. It was one of the... Yeah, why? Why would you? You know, it's pretty terrible.
I mean, animated or like live action?
I'm trying to remember, actually. Damn it.
Oh, CW show? That makes sense. Never mind.
Wait, it was a show? It wasn't a movie?
Was it a series?
If
I
it's
don't know.
If it was a CW, I don't want to watch it. Those are all shit.
Looks like Popeyes won 61%, then KFC, then Churches. I think hardly anyone's had Churches. I like Churches too. I've had it for sure.
Well, it seems like you're the only one then.
Well, no,
I will
Jeff
tell
said
you.
Churches was the best out of all of them.
Well, yeah, that's my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say this though. Shit, I just fucking forgot it because I was trying to fucking say something and you interrupted me. You dick.
Shut up.
Oh yeah. No. Okay. I actually have to encourage people to watch one CW show, Batwoman.
Someone in the chat said Ohio breeds the most serial killers. That's factually incorrect. Like factually.
So the
factually
reason why
incorrect.
people should watch Batwoman is because Batwoman is the CW cranked up to like 20. It is so laughably bad. It is wonderful.
Ooh, okay.
It's incredible. And like they lost their first like lead actress after season 1. So in season 2 it starts, she's just fucking gone. Just gone. Like she disappeared and the plane that has the Batwoman costume on it crashes and the Batwoman costume falls into an alleyway and is picked up by a homeless woman and she becomes Batwoman. And that's how like they get a new Batwoman and it is so awesome. It's wonderful.
That sounds like a plot that it sounds like you're trying to make fun of it.
I know, but it's real. It's real. And if you watch season 2, episode 1 of Batwoman, you will fucking fall in love. It is so incredible.
Is it weird? Because I've been doing this so long now, but when people say dumb shit in the chat, like they're smart, like it's like you could so easily look this up. Ohio is in the top 10 of serial killers, but New York is number 1, then California, then Texas, then Illinois. So gotta look it up.
Yeah. Ohio beat my state on the list. I'm only number 8.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah, this is serial killers. This is people that go around and just randomly murder people for fun, you know, without any like specific reason. So it's rare for one thing.
For me, I'm more shocked that New York beat California.
I'm not. Well, first of all, New York's been a state way longer than California, for one thing.
Sure.
So you have to think about that. Illinois has one of the most famous serial killers ever, with H.H. Holmes. He ran like a fake murder hotel. Like people would
one of the first ones.
Yeah.
Good old H.H. Holmes.
H.H.
Where was
Holmes.
Albert Fish? Where was Albert Fish based out of?
I'm not sure. I think
He was a fucking gross one.
Ed Gein, he was from like Wisconsin or something.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yep.
Ed Gein.
Yeah, I think he was from like Wisconsin or Minnesota, one of those states over there.
The Butcher of Plainfield, Wisconsin. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, and he would like a lot of the like body parts he had were not from people he killed. He was also a grave robber, but there were some. Well, and he would like wear their skin and stuff. That's where Leatherface and the character from Silence of the Lambs, what was his name, Buffalo Bill, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those characters were based off of Ed Gein, who was just really mentally ill. They used to like let him babysit kids and stuff before they knew he was like killing people and wearing their skin and shit.
I mean, I hope it was before they knew that, because it'd be really fucked up if it was after.
It's just weird that it happened. They're like, oh, it's the guy who's slow. We'll just have them watch our kids for while we like go out on the town.
That's fine.
Did you ever see the clip of Norm Macdonald reading the biography of Albert Fish?
No.
No.
What was it from?
Fucking genius. I'm trying to remember. It was from some podcast, video podcast network or some shit. What the fuck is this from? I'm trying to find it to see if like we can play it or not.
Yeah, because it's from like if it's from like HBO or whatever, you know, like something like that.
I don't think so.
Cobra is streaming right now, but his chat is disabled as usual.
Oh.
So sad.
Yeah. Let me see. Okay. We could try it. It's pretty great.
Let me see it.
Okay.
I want to look at its production value. Because if it's like
pretty good production value.
Well, yeah,
but
that's what
I
I'm
don't
like.
know.
If it's owned by someone, because like the last few streams have not gotten monetized, and it's hurting me in the pocketbook.
Oh,
so
for sure.
yeah. They tried to age restrict the last stream, and I appealed it, and they overturned it, which is good. But it's like for like 24 hours, it was age restricted, which is one of the worst things you can get on YouTube.
Oh, you know what? This is actually from Norm's his own podcast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's a little more acceptable than if it was on like NBC or something like that.
This is his own thing.
Oh yeah. I used to watch this show sometimes. It was pretty good. Here, I'll
it was
grab
great.
it.
I miss Norm so fucking much.
I'm sure that emo screaming the F word is probably not going to do anything to the stream.
You know
at
what?
all.
You'd be surprised. Honestly, you'd be surprised, especially when it's that incoherent. Seriously. I mean, like stuff like that, especially when it's that incoherent, a lot of times doesn't even get detected, but a copyright claim does every time. You know, and then you don't make any ad revenue. Like at least when you get a yellow $sign, it like you can still get YouTube premium revenue. But when you got that red $sign with the slash through it because you got copyrighted, no, you don't get anything from it. The money from every view goes to somebody else.
Right.
All right, here it is. Let's see. Grabbing it right now.
Hell yeah.
And Albert Fish was born on this day in New York City in 1870.
Do you know the obituaries?
New York City.
Concerning me.
Yep.
I'm a little worried because people are dying in
Not
Africa.
Ohio.
Are you sure?
Who the fuck is Albert Fish?
What?
Who the fuck is Albert Fish?
Oh, Albert Fish?
I've never heard of that guy.
He was known as the Gray Man.
The Gray
Man?
The Gray
the
Man.
Gray Man.
The werewolf of Wisteria.
You
know why he was known as the Gray Man? Because he was a serial killer. He slayed children and ate them. He's a cannibal. But when the police asked a woman to describe him, and she said he was gray in both appearances and demeanor.
Was he an alien? Was he a gray?
Maybe.
Very bad description.
This is like Arsenio when it was woo.
Yeah, woo.
Government's trying to hide the truth.
But
I'm
anyways.
pretending I know who Albert Gray is. I didn't.
No, Albert Fish.
Oh.
You're a New Yorker. So anyways, he was a child rapist and cannibal, as I explained.
When he's the child
He's just
rapist,
adding to his list.
Yeah.
Try not to laugh. when he
He's
looks
got
at-
a pretty good work history going so far.
Oh, come on, man. It's not funny.
I know it's not, but I know you want people to laugh. When
But
you say
Fish boasted that he had children in every state. Now, I would not boast about that. I don't think you would. I don't think you'd do it. But if you did do it, you certainly wouldn't boast about
Not
it.
at all, sir.
You'd take that to the grave with you. But he boasted.
But they say they
Anyways.
eventually all sing like a canary
They do say that?
about murderers, right?
Yeah,
they
want-
brag to a
eventually want to be
friend.
caught, yeah.
When Norm bragged, sorry.
But Fish, this is interesting. Fish chose his victims. He only chose victims who were either mentally handicapped. Now, don't laugh at this next part. Please.
But you know he wants you to, right?
No. If you laugh at this next part.
Okay. And I'm not
Fish
laughing.
shows victims were either mentally handicapped or African American.
I love the smirk on his face when he said, or African American.
Representation. Ohio lacks in silly little guys and whimsical rapscallions. Love the show, sweet boys.
Fuck.
Yeah, I don't live. I haven't lived or stepped foot in Ohio in quite a few years. I've been to.
You sure like talking about it though.
I just got a dono. I literally just got a fucking dono bringing it up.
I know. It's fine.
Oh, come on. Why would you do that? God damn, Fred. Jesus Christ. That was the worst part of the story. Okay. But why do you think he did that? What would be the explanation? Why would he only attack? Why would his victims that he chose only be either mentally handicapped or African Americans?
Because people in those days didn't care when those people were vanished.
You're thinking like Albert Fish now.
Now you're really thinking like Albert Fish, my boy.
And prostitutes. That's why they kill prostitutes.
Exactly. Nobody really cares about prostitutes.
Well, it's like that comedian that would rape people at comedy clubs.
His White House Correspondents' dinner thing that he did was great too.
No.
Yeah. Because he's Canadian and he didn't give a shit about politics at all. And he's like addressing the president. I think it was Bill Clinton at the time. It's pretty great.
Colleges.
Yes, Vince Champ.
They always said his great gimmick was that people would think who did it, and they never, because he'd go on to another town and another college, but when people say, what about the comic?
Yeah. Maybe the worst gimmick a comic ever had. But anyways, but you were exactly right. That's why Albert Fish killed only mentally handicapped and African Americans.
What about, okay.
I thought you'd laugh at African Americans again, that they were.
No, because I know him. I know he'll do something. That's outrageous.
Well, it's kind of outrageous for you. But anyways, Fish tortured, mutilated, and murdered the youngsters. They were children. With a meat cleaver, a butcher knife, and a small hand saw.
Oh, Jesus.
God, you're...
This is the topical portion?
Yeah. And he solidified his reputation as the most vicious child slayer in criminal history. Though barely literate, Fish wrote taunting letters to the parents of his victims, gruesomely detailing how he slayed, butchered, cooked, and then with great enjoyment dined on their offspring. He would inevitably declare that a child's roasted rump was the most toothsome dish in all of gastronomy.
Gastronomy.
God damn it.
I love his little smirk. Yeah, I love it. I love it. In all of gastronomy.
Gastronomy. Additionally, Fish was a masochist. Get this. And he would insert wool doused with lighter fluid into his own anus and set it alight for his own enjoyment.
Sounds like Egghead.
Fish was finally arrested, and he immediately began confessing to killing 700 children.
Get out of here.
Yes.
That's some big numbers to do it by yourself, you know? Like, you know, the largest mass murderers in history, like the Hitlers and the Stalins, they had a whole army to help them out with it. But when
they
you're
didn't personally go and kill all these people, I assume the Fish person did. So.
Yes, he did. Putting up big numbers.
And he was dizzyingly happy about it. Smiled as he described the grisly details of the tortures and the murders, appearing to the detectives. And one of the detectives said he appeared as the devil himself. I mean, this guy was a real jerk.
That's one way to put it, I suppose.
I mean, that is 100% factually accurate.
This guy was
darn it, he was a jerk.
There was no Albert Fish. Because I would have heard about
that was my favorite part. Oh my god.
Real jerk. Yeah, I got some more stuff too. Everyone liked the stream. I want to thank everyone for helping us get to 40%. We'll go for a little bit more, and then we'll call it. But I think it's going good. I am curious though, because you said something earlier. If you had to live in Ohio for a year, where would you live for a year?
Probably Cincinnati.
Cincinnati's all right. In my opinion, it's like, even for me, like it's too country for me. Because it's right on the border of Kentucky. It's a little too country. There's like suburbs of Cincinnati that are in Kentucky. I like it. It's like I never even went there until I was an adult. Like I'd never been to Cincinnati as a kid or anything because I'm from the north. So I never went down there. So I visited there like in my 30s, and it was cool. If I want to live in a city, I would live in Columbus. I think Columbus is the best city in Ohio. I really, no, it really is.
I hear there's some cheap.
It's better than Cleveland,
in East Palestine.
huh? And then like, if I wanted to live like in the more like nature kind of place, there's Hocking Hills, which is like down near West Virginia. But it's like mountainous and, well, not mountainous, but like rolling hills. It's the most mountainous part of Ohio. But then there's also a good place. I think Jeff would do really well at Put-in Bay. Put-in Bay is a chain of islands in Lake Erie, and it's just like, it's like the crazy party destination for everyone that lives in that area. They take like a ferry out there, and it's like all the bars are like bars that have like swimming pool, like the bars in the middle of a swimming pool. You know what I mean?
Okay, sure.
So it's like a resort town in the middle of the lake, but then during the winter, it's like surrounded by ice.
Interesting.
Yeah, because like it freezes over. You could do like ice fishing and shit like that. But yeah, it's I remember my parents used to go there, like they'd go there for a weekend, and I'd watch my brother at home, and they'd come back, and my parents would have like a collection of photos of all the drunk people passed out in the street that they took pictures of. It was hilarious.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I don't know. I just I don't really like the weather in
Me neither.
in the Great Lakes area.
Me neither.
Just,
it's very hot and humid. Like you guys were talking about like Gulf Coast humidity.
Yeah.
Northern Ohio near Lake Erie gets almost that bad. Not quite, but it gets the crazy mayflies covering everything and giant mosquitoes. It's crazy. And then during the winter it didn't snow at all this year, I guess. Which is very surprising. Like where my parents live, it didn't snow at all this year.
It can in the Great Lakes area, it can get way colder than like fucking Yukon type weather.
Yeah,
in the
I've
winter.
had
and then during
0, 20
during the summer, like you can get some summer weather, but you're like covered in the fucking plague and pestilence. Like, nah, man, I'm good. I'm good.
The first year I moved back to Ohio after living in New Mexico for 8 years, they had the polar vortex.
Oh, sure.
And it was like negative 25 degrees outside. You could literally pour water onto the ground and it would freeze instantly.
Yep, that is literally the temperature on like the equator of Hoth.
Yeah.
Oh, so Hoth's equator is the coldest instead of the poles?
No. Hoth's equator is the warmest part of the planet.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
Its maximum temperature is still like negative 25 degrees Fahrenheit.
So polar Hoth, you just die. Like you can't go to the poles of Hoth.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Huh.
But there are places like in Canada, like Winnipeg or the Winterpeg, as they like to say, that like regularly get colder than that.
Yeah, here's Put-in Bay. Like this, everyone comes here to like party during the summer, and then everyone goes home and like it's just like a wasteland during the winter time. See all the ferries that come by though. It's cool, like for what it is. There is like a coastline. And then this is the cool amusement park right here. This is like an amusement park on a peninsula. It's interesting. Yeah. I'm downloading the Norm Macdonald White House Correspondents' Dinner thing.
You know, the other one that was really good that he did was when they did the like YouTube awards. Did you ever see that?
No, I didn't know he was on the YouTube awards.
Okay, hang on, because like it's pretty long, so it's not really worth like trying to watch the whole thing, but the YouTube Big Live Comedy Show. So he's out there with, I think it was, I'm trying to remember everybody that was there. Chasm G or whatever the fuck
I remember
his name
that guy.
was. Yeah. And like there was some obnoxious chick there, and like there was just a bunch. And so it's supposed to be this like gala red carpet thing. Norm shows up in sweatpants and a fucking pullover, like basically what he's wearing here, sitting on the red couch, and basically spends the whole time making fun of the YouTubers because he doesn't know who the fuck they are.
I wanted to show you guys.
Embarrassing.
This is this is my Comic-Con video.
But in honor of my brother, no, I'll make sure not to bring up Fenris, the homeworld of the Space Wolves in Warhammer 40k.
Here we are.
I will not bring up Fenris.
Emerald City Comic-Con. This is the third day.
I was so hungover when I recorded this.
Actually, this is my second day. Tried to do a live stream and I can't do it because
This is the new convention center. They just opened it.
signal in here is terrible. It's a mixture of being indoors and
Yeah, I tried to do an IRL stream, and it just didn't work in there. It was funny. I ran into Only Use Me Blade walking out of the bathroom, and me and him were gonna IRL stream together, but we couldn't get it working, so he just left eventually.
people.
I caught a few parts of it.
Here.
Yeah, it did not last long.
So we're just gonna take a stroll, and I'll watch this on.
A lot of escalator riding going on.
And I'm wearing the mic, so hopefully you guys can hear me pretty well.
I have these lapel mics that I use for when I stream now that work really well.
Yeah, it sounds pretty good.
I think the group in front of you are all like characters from One Piece.
This is like the basement level here.
Yeah, this is like the main merch floor down here. You know, I'm just totally out of it. Like when it comes to all the anime shit, I don't know anything about it, and it's
neither do I.
Yeah, and there's like so much of it. It's like a third of everything there is anime shit, and I'm just like, I don't know anything about this. Yeah, there's I don't know what that giant thing is walking in front of me there too. I should have played this earlier. I was meaning to play this.
I think it's Squirtle.
Is it Squirtle?
I think so.
Oh my.
There was a maid cafe with a bunch of people dressed as maids, like serving food and drinks to people. It was very strange.
It's a lot of merch.
There's a point where I film people LARPing and they're having like this huge sword battle. It's hilarious. Look at all the plushies. This is the Pink Gorilla booth at the convention.
Look at all the plushies.
But they weren't selling games here. They were just selling like merch.
Yeah. Oh, we got some Pokemon, some Digimon, some Mario stuff.
Yeah, every color Yoshi you can imagine.
Very busy today. This is like the busiest day of the convention. Because it's Saturday.
Is it weird that I just don't want to wear a cosplay? Like I just really don't care about it.
There's nothing wrong. I've gone to cons where I've worn stuff and I've gone without wearing stuff. A lot of times, if I'm going to wear cosplay, I will do it for like 1 or 2 days, but I will also dedicate a day where I'm just not going to wear anything because it's like you get. Usually, when you're wearing stuff, then it attracts attention, and then you can't focus on like the stuff that you're trying to do.
Yeah.
So it's nice to kind of have a relaxation day where like nobody's gonna bother you.
Yeah, people were coming up to everyone being like, "Can I take your picture?" It's like, why do you have a collection of pictures of other people in costumes? I don't know. I don't get it. You can do it.
I mean, it looks cool. Like, some people will put in like literal months of work into it for these events.
Sure, it just seemed like a lot of work. Some people had very inconvenient costumes too.
Oh yeah, trust me, I've seen it firsthand. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, you like need help transporting it, and like some of these you can't even like get into the costume by yourself. You actually need like a dedicated helper with you.
Yes.
In order to maintain it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, all about this shit.
Yeah, that's too much. Yeah, when you need like a second person, sometimes to like operate a part of it too. I saw that. It was so crowded. I got really overwhelmed and like left early this day.
All right. Trying to get through here.
It's good royalty-free music.
Here we go. I wonder if I can back up.
There was a whole row of tattoo artists doing like comic-themed tattoos there. It looked pretty cool. Yeah, I just thought it would probably be expensive, so I didn't really look into it.
SCP, yeah, that's pretty interesting.
This floor was so huge.
There was one place down here that I thought was really cool. There's a whole area where there's tattoo artists working on people.
I'm just giving everyone the whirlwind tour right now.
Yeah, yeah.
They see me filming and they're like, what?
I always love going to see like what kind of stuff people are selling. Like,
yeah. Yeah, like this floor was just like merch, and then the floor above it was like artist merch, where the artists were like drawing stuff for people and they were selling their comic books or whatever.
I saw Raven. That's cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's skip ahead a little bit. Oh, where's the...
Is that Yoda?
I just saw.
Is that Yoda?
Is that little guy right there, Yoda?
I know that's Luke over here, but is that Yoda?
Too lazy.
Oh my god.
Ahsoka
People put in a
Tano.
lot of work.
Yeah, I don't know what half of this shit is. Magicus, I needed you to interpret for me and help me understand what the fuck I'm looking at.
There's so much. Like,
The only cosplay I've ever wanted to do would be like to cosplay as like a full tech priest. So get like the robe, the robe of like red Mars. You know, get that actually done. Get like fake like mechadendrite arms and other stuff. I would love to do that. Just become a tech priest.
Yeah, Adeptus Mechanicus. That'd be cool.
I saw one of the characters from Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Someone was cosplaying as that, and I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah, I see all the tattoo artists working.
Yeah,
on
people getting tattooed.
That's pretty cool.
That'd be so weird to get tattooed on a convention floor, but I would do it.
I was very surprised. A whole row of tattoo artists tattooing people.
Let's go up to the next floor.
yeah, I'm pretty sure this was like Seattle, because this was like what
There's,
last
like-
weekend, right?
Yep. Yeah, this was in Seattle.
5 more floors above this one. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, this is the
It just
Emerald
never
City
ends.
Comic-Con.
Eventually, I'm gonna get hungry.
Here's some more stuff.
In front of you, and that's weird. So I always turn.
Yeah, it's funny because like when you go up the escalators and there's a person standing in front of you, their butt is at face level with you. And I always made sure to like turn the camera so I wasn't just like filming people's asses on the escalator.
That's pretty courteous of you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to upload this whole video to the channel too so people can watch the whole thing if you want to later.
Spider simulator.
Oh yeah, this person with the rope. I had to like try really hard not to step on this person's rope. Right
I
here.
think I just saw somebody who had like the Sims icon over their head, which is kind of cool.
Yes, I saw that person. Yep.
Yeah.
I don't want to step on their rope. What is this? What am I looking at here, Magicus?
I can't tell from the back. I'm not sure about this one.
I wonder how many times that's gotten stepped on. Their rope that they're dangling. So you have to get into a line to go up the escalator because of how crowded this place is. It's like get in line to go up an escalator. Step left.
Oh yeah.
And have a vape and then come
Very
back
good
in.
Psylocke right here.
Good Psylocke. Very well executed Psylocke.
That's pretty
One of my
badass.
favorite characters too. So that's pretty cool. Last time I was down here, people
This is where the LARPing happens out here.
Foams.
All right. I take like a huge hit before they start fighting, so you can hear me like coughing
You can see them
really hard.
LARPing.
Yeah, look.
I should walk around to that side so we can get like a better view of it, but
They're getting
you can see
ready.
them. They're getting ready.
I love this. There's like a referee and everything. It's hilarious.
Ready to do battle. Here they go. Is there gonna be like a whistle or something? I can see there's like a referee.
I see Deadpool.
Yep.
Of course.
You hear me coughing? Here they go.
Man, that Fast Global sure hits very well. 20%
Yeah.
off.
20% off tubes. I'm guessing there's a lot of like, I killed you. No, you didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, when you do this type of like simulated combat and whatnot, if it's people that don't do it regularly, you get a lot of like, I hit you, no you didn't, yeah I did, no I didn't, and like fucking up with rules and shit like that.
I have a friend who like ran like a really big LARP in this area for a long time, and it's like you need a like dedicated group of people so that like they understand what the rules are, and you know there's no like bickering or arguing, because a lot of it is kind of like based on being not a dick to make it work. So
yeah, there's a lot of like SCA and pirate reenactment events around here. I used to go to them quite a lot, and part of that is play fighting. They'll do heavy fighting where they'll wear like full plate mail and have like rattan sticks and just beat the shit out of each other.
I've seen those.
That's some crazy shit. But the more padded stuff, I was really good at it. It was fun.
Yeah, they had an area where kids were doing it too. Yeah, this is like classic Seattle weather too, all like gray and rainy outside. Everyone's just hanging out outside like it's not even happening.
Yeah.
I had to take a look at the Paramount Theater because I love old theaters, and this was a good view of it. I love like classic looking theaters like this.
That is a really great view.
Yeah. Yeah, it's this is a good area here. Like a lot of new stuff getting built over here. Go back and see.
Seattle's an interesting city.
Yeah.
I'm kind of sad that you're going to be going back to Canada without me, though. I'm sad. You should just prolong your trip and wait until I can go.
I don't know.
I just think it's crazy that it's been 3 years since we went.
Yeah, it's been 3 years.
This was the trip home from there that I caught COVID the first time.
As far as I know, I didn't have it, so I don't know what happened there.
Oh, I know exactly where I got it. I know exactly where I got fucking infected. It was on that. It was on the fucking the tram from downtown Seattle all the way down to SeaTac. I can guarantee you. Like I walked into that fucking thing and I'm like, the air seems wrong here. Something's really fucked up. I don't know. And like the very, very next day, I lost my sense of smell and taste.
Interesting.
No.
Yeah, there were just photo ops everywhere. Everywhere.
It's Aerith. Yep.
Huh, I don't know who that is. They
I'm
had
just sad about the
had a
number of
whole
things I
room-
actually do recognize.
They had a whole room full of people playing Artemis. And
Nice. Yeah. Oh yeah, you got to see it then. Yeah.
yeah, and that's why I was trying to get a group together to play it in the server, because that'd be
Right.
fun.
Yeah, like cons are like the first place that I ever like learned about this game, and like how I watched it and it was like really cool. So
Yeah, I like the concept, you know, because I've played so many games where you're like the only pilot of your little spaceship, but to have like a team all working on their own stations, I think that's really cool. Captain's map. Oh yeah, here's Mark Ruffalo.
Not a fan.
What?
Great actor. Great actor, but kind of a shit.
Oh yeah, I think they were doing like the Buffy the Vampire Slayer panel here.
That's cool.
Because I just saw that guy with the blonde hair. Here's Mark Ruffalo.
That's what I grew up on. I think all the new stuff we see has some connection back to that stuff, the good stuff. It's hard to make romantic comedy. They're rarely romantic and rarely funny.
That is true.
I pretty much think so.
I was zooming in too much, not thinking that it was like totally pixelating the shit out of them. Here's the Mandalorian panel. I was excited about. What's her name now? Mercedes Monet.
Welcome to
Because
Seattle.
she's got the International Wrestling Grand Prix Women's Championship with her that she came out
Emerald City Comic
with.
Con. How are y'all feeling? How are you feeling today?
Amazing.
Incredible. I mean, look at you guys.
Look at all these people.
Hello! All of these people. They are here for all of you.
You guys have to give it up to yourselves first for being in this room. I know.
Yeah, this is packed.
Yeah, so that was fun. I'm just gonna.
I love Katie Sackhoff. She's great.
And here was the Twin Peaks panel that I got a little bit of.
Thank you all so much for being here. Yeah, pretty great crowd. I'm sorry. Yeah. So you've all been here for a couple days, meeting your fans. How's that been for you so far, being in Seattle the past few days?
Oh, it's been great. Yeah, they're very enthusiastic and the real peakies.
Real peakies.
The real peakies.
That's what we call ourselves, peakies. Not really. Some people do.
I just know him from all the terrible Christian films he's been in.
daughter's bedroom.
What
Ray
films?
Wise? Ray Wise? Really?
Yeah, later it's just I'm a fan of god awful movies, and so he's been in quite a few of the god awful movies.
Oh, really? I don't know that. I mostly know Ray Wise from Twin Peaks and RoboCop.
Yeah.
Well, the police are searching it for her diary, and he's crying.
And he's crying.
He's from Ohio too.
Is he? I had no idea.
And therein lies the challenge. You have to find different levels of grief, and that's what I did.
There was a lot of crying in Twin Peaks, especially in the first like couple episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
I remember when I threw myself on that casket, when they were lowering it into the ground. I remember I harkened back to my Uncle Louis' funeral when somebody was really bereaved and picked up my uncle's body right out of the casket to hug him. And that image always stayed in my head.
Yeah, so this was interesting. I'll post the whole video. I'm gonna play something else here. Let's see. Where's that shit? Oh, here. Here's the.
Continuing with this Saturday Night Live theme, our next speaker.
I got some of the other stuff you sent me too, Jeff.
Yeah.
All right.
right.
We'll just watch a
I
couple
won't be
minutes.
as funny as that last bit. Just so you know, Well, good evening, Mr. President, Mrs. First Lady, and the distinguished members of the Radio and Television Correspondents' Dinner. When I accepted the honor of performing here tonight, one thought crossed my mind, and that was, please, God, don't let me bomb in front of the president. But I'm not worried. What the hell do I care? I worked on all my jokes. I got a lot of help from my joke writer, Don Imus. He was helped me a lot. Are you familiar? You know this guy? He's a funny guy. He wrote some jokes. Anyways, the dinner was great. You enjoy the dinner? We had some salmon. It was delicious. It was great, and I thought it was refreshing to see Democrats serve something other than subpoenas for a change. I thought that was nice. I'll be doing some jokes later. I just thought I'd. But it is rather daunting to me. I'm just a guy. What the hell am I? And here I am, I look out, I see President Bill Clinton, I see Secretary of State Madeleine Albright, media mogul Rupert Murdoch, broadcast legend Larry King, pornographer Larry Flint, Dick Morris. The list is starting to drop off a little, folks, but still, you get the idea. It's daunting.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
And of course, it was very inspiring to see President Clinton up here on crutches making a speech. I thought that was just amazing, it's been difficult for the president. He can't jog now, and he needs help getting around, and he still occasionally suffers great pain, On the upside, you got your medical marijuana, so that's,
Anyway. Yeah. Did you ever see that shit where in the 80s in Cleveland, they tried to set a record for the most balloons being released and ended up causing like all these crazy problems?
I don't think I ever. Yeah, I'm not too familiar.
So some boaters got lost in the lake and they couldn't find them because of all the fucking balloons in the lake. It was
No
this
way.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, they died, right?
Yeah.
By the way, I hate being a spoiler sport here, but I actually got to head out.
Yeah.
Night, y'all. It's been real fun.
Night, buddy.
All right, see you later.
Holy shit.
Yeah, they release a stupid amount of balloons. You see that? So they have a giant net. It looks like a giant swarm of locusts when they do this. And they're like, yeah, this is going to be amazing. It's like, no, it was the worst thing you ever did. Look at this.
Wow.
It was an environmental nightmare. Look at it. It looks like toxic gas. But it's just like
litter.
It's just like millions of balloons.
What the fuck, dude? Why did they think that this is a good idea?
Yeah, you would think like this should only take like 15 seconds of thought. Be like, no, we should not do this.
Yeah, maybe less this.
Yeah.
Wow.
It looks like a crazy swarm.
That's fucking dumb as fuck. Super fucking dumb.
Yeah, it was a nightmare. There was like a small documentary about it and how like there was a lot of environmental damage from it. They were finding them, all the way on the other side of the lake in Canada. Like they went that far. So
God damn.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Yep. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Like what? It'd be great if we let go of 2 million balloons. I don't even know how many balloons it was. It was just a crazy amount.
Well, somebody had to do it at least once so that everybody else would know that. No, everybody knew that it was a really dumb idea.
Yeah, you didn't have to do that once to know that, Jeff.
Yeah, no. There was just no reason.
Yeah.
They're just living their best fucking life, whatever.
Well, not the people on the boats.
Living their best life in all their ways.
They were dying their best life and not being found in the balloon swarm.
True. God damn. God damn.
God damn. Well, we have gone about an hour over. Maybe we should call it a night.
Wind it down.
Yeah.
I am still one giant sore everything. Like I'd be lying if I said I wasn't like pretty distracted by that this whole time.
Well, thank you for filling in and everything. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely, man. No, I love DP. I love coming on here, hanging out with you guys. I'm just sore from emo howling wolf.
Yeah.
Maybe I've just got the diaper rash. You
The
don't know.
diaper rash. You're a maggot with an F.
You're lying, Larry.
Yeah.
Gary, you're fucking lying.
Yeah.
It's a bald-faced lie.
That picture of that like little blue wolf with the diaper is gonna haunt you now.
Oh man, I saved
it.
All right, guys. We will see you all back here again on Saturday. Have a great St. Patrick's Day, everyone. Later.
Good night, guys.
Oh no!
I should turn off that goddamn internet.
Oh, don't touch me. Don't touch me. DP, are they gonna touch me?